I want to say all this real quick, y'all. Go, hey. I want to say all this real quick, y'all. Go, hey, gang. Come on, man. Just been able to go at Big Cartel, y'all. Go to the website, gang. I got everything in every color, gang. We got everything in every single color, gang. Go show me some love. I think you did. Trade breaking your gas down, man. On a stove, gang. Trade. You might not be gang. Yeah, y'all niggas talking about y'all big smoke in the chat, y'all big blow and shit. Well, why ain't you ain't got your trade yet, nigga? Why ain't you niggas ain't got your trade yet?
Go to the website and shop with your boy. Just say no to Scope.
Look at the whole gang, man. Look at the whole gang. I see y'all good, man.
Yeah, it's your boy Just Say No to Scope. We don't break the news. We just break the news down.
It's most definitely Scope gang or no gang or don't bang. Hey, we're gonna stay real over here, man. Big Scope gang. Salute to everybody watching this video. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I do live streams all the time.
It's Scope gang or no gang or don't bang. Salute to everybody good. Hold
on. Smash that like button, gang. Salute to everybody in here. Remember my moderators in the chat, gang. Drop my link to Instagram in the chat, gang. Sco Network, Sco_Network. Drop that in the chat. Salute to everybody, y'all. We gotta break down what's going on, man, in the media right now, gang. Interview after interview after interview. You know, I thought after Karmelo Anthony was sentenced that we'd see this thing kind of maybe die down a little bit, but in the media, on both sides, I ain't gonna lie, on both sides, but more on one side, we seeing a lot of interviews, a lot of keeping this thing going, keeping the hate alive, keeping the drama alive. You know what I mean? Just, man, I don't see this thing, I don't see this fire being put out no time soon. Yeah, the Karmelo Anthony situation is being talked about all over the world, gang. Smash that like button, y'all. Salute to everybody bidding, y'all. Y'all know, of course, Sco gang. When the trial came around, we was out there in the mix. We wasn't the only one in the mix, but we was one of the people out there in the mix, giving y'all that up close and personal, you know what I mean? Putting your ears right to what was going on, your eyes right to what was going on outside the courtroom, man. I wish I could have got in that thing, man. You did. I wish I could have saw that video. I'm hearing it's a rumor that it's some kind of little clip of the video floating around, like a little 3-4 second clip that somebody tried to record or some shit like that. Is that true, gang? Have y'all seen a clip of the Karmelo Anthony tape anywhere floating around online? I know it can't, because if y'all would have seen it, you would have put it in my goddamn inbox by now. Yeah, Facebook, Instagram. Y'all follow me on Facebook, gang. CHRIS, Chris Petty, PETTIE. Y'all, if there's anything y'all want to send me on Facebook, send it to me, gang. I need to talk to some of the people that was outside that courthouse with me that day too, gang. I need to holler at some of the people that was outside that courthouse with me, man. There's no telling who might pop out tonight. Salute to everybody in the goddamn building, man. Smash that like button, gang. Show me some love. Put some color in the chat, gang. Hit the Cash App. It's going by at the bottom, gang. Hit the Cash App, man. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. Hold on, gang. Give me 1 second, gang. Give me 1 second.
Look at the whole gang, man. Look at the whole gang. I see y'all good, man.
Yeah, it's your boy Just Say No to Scope. We don't break the news. We just break the news down.
It's most definitely Scope gang or no gang or don't bang. Hey, we're gonna stay real over here, man. Big Scope gang. Salute to everybody watching this video. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I do live streams all the time.
It's Scope gang or no gang or don't bang. Salute to everybody good. Hold on.
All right, gang. We in this thing, man. I'm in here. Yeah, I'm in here. What I sound like, gang? What I sound tonight? I know some nights I sound different. Some nights I sound crispy. Some nights I sound kind of too loud, too low. What I sound like right now, gang? Salute to everybody. But man, like that trash should y'all be smoking on, please. I know we talk about real issues and real topics. You know what I mean? Lately, sometimes we, you know what I mean? We go left on this show. We go that way, this way. But we've been serious lately, gang. Light that trash up, man. Yeah, light that trash up, man. Because I most definitely got, you did. Yeah, I got some original Gorilla Glue over here. You did. I got some original Gorilla Glue over here. You niggas ain't seen no real Gorilla Glue in forever. You did. You niggas ain't seen no AK-47, no Blue Dream, no Northern Lights. Yeah, those are strains you niggas can't even get y'all hands on no more. You did. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna light this up for real. You did. Yeah. All right, Pincourt, whatever you say, bro. Yeah, whatever you say, fam. Yeah, I see y'all hating on me, fam. Yeah, I see the hate. Trust me, I see it. I see the hate in the chat, but it's just what I'm smoking on tonight. No matter what you say, no matter how you feel, that's what's in my guard tonight. You know, so salute to everybody, bit of man. Yeah, no matter how, I don't care what y'all talking about. I see the chat hating, but I don't care what you niggas say, fam. I know what's in my guard, bro. You know what I mean? I know what type of strain I have. It ain't nothing the nigga just wrote on a bag and gave to me. Let's get to the topic, gang. Salute to everybody, bit of gang. Salute to everybody in the building. Boy, y'all some haters in here, man. Boy, you niggas some hate. I see the chat. Boy, y'all jealous of the way I live. I can tell. The Karmelo Anthony situation, gang. Yeah. The media is not taking a break, gang. You feel me? The media, including me, I've been talking about it. I'm right here. Now I'm right here, though. I'm here. You feel me? We was out there, man. We was, you know what I mean? We was dancing. Niggas wasn't gonna do shit. You feel me? We was out there. We was getting to it, man. We was getting to it out there, gang. You feel me? We was getting to it out there, man. But I'm gonna tell you this, gang. I gotta keep on. You know what? I'm not gonna do that yet. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Hold on. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Yeah. Salute to everybody in the building. I'm gonna wait a little bit before I do that, gang. You know what I mean? But we got to get around to some of the things going on in the media, man. You know, I see y'all in the chat still hating, man. All right, salute. Whatever strain you smoking on, whatever strain you think you're smoking on tonight, whatever they wrote on the bag you got, you could type that in my chat right now. Salute to everybody, building gang. Put some color in my chat, y'all. Donate to the platform. Hood's Queen. Salute, cut up, girl. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Cream in the mix. What's good, Bobby Blanco? I see you, Doe. What's good? Moot Boy. What's good, fam? Let me see. Shout out to who in this thing, man. Shout out to goddamn First Lady Mimi. Salute to everybody, but Mr. Poochie. Shout out to Mr. Poochie. You did, Rod Dave, whatever, hoe ass nigga. Yeah. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. You did, Shorty Doo-Wop. What's good, fam? Kona Stove 2.5. Shout out to Lady Beats, because Memphis is in the building. Shout out to Big Joe in the building, man. You did, yeah. Nick Wash, what's good, fam? You did, let me see. Rock Baby. Shout out to Rock Baby, man. Penn Court, what's good, fam? Day 903. Salute, fam. Texas in the building, man. You did, Sandra Range. Salute, gang. Mississippi Swine. Killer, what's good, Killer? Salute. Who sent me that cash, that man? Piola P, where you been at, fam? We've been looking for you. I thought you died again, bro. I thought you died again. You did, I'm not gonna lie. I thought you passed away again, man. Shout out to Luis. Salute to Luis for that cash app. I mean, okay. I'm sorry. Shout out to Aries 1 for that cash app. You did, let me see. Prejudice, racist, and bias. Free Karmelo Anthony. Shout out to Aries 1. Shout out to Aries 1. My bad. Yeah, I didn't mean to call your whole day. I didn't say your full name. I almost put your whole government out there. They would have doxed your ass. I almost got you doxed, but I didn't say your full name. Shout out to Aries 1 for that cash app. Salute, gang. Salute, gang. Y'all smash the like button, gang. Let me see. Rod Davis says, go need to get in the ring. All right. You know what I mean? Whatever you're trying to do, brother. Whatever you're trying to do. Salute everybody, building gang. I really don't want to get in the ring with you. I want to go behind the corner store. You know what I mean? Yeah. Alleyway. If anything can happen, fam. No rules, no nothing, nigga. Smash that like button, man. Skodria, what's good? Nikki 901, salute, gang. Reyes, what's good? Shout to everybody. Bit of Angel Chocolate, I see you. T-Ski, what's good? Black Light History, 901, Tony B. Angel Chocolate, I think I said you. Salute to everybody in the building, man. You did. One of y'all moderators throw Rod Davis in timeout, man. You did, yeah, Lady Beast, do-rag in the wind, putting work in. That nigga don't, you not want to see that do-rag in the wind. It's getting real. You did, Dunny Digital, salute, gang. Shout out to Dunny Digital, man. Show enough, what's good, gang? Show enough, all right, fam, whatever, bro. You did, all right. Salute to everybody rocking with me, gang. It's your boy, Just Say No to Sco. Y'all know how we do it over here, gang. Crazy Stacy, what's good? Drip, what's good? We don't break the news. We just break the news down. And tonight, I do want to go over some of the things we've been seeing in the media, Beatmaster. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Justify, I see you, fam. I see it, Slow Walking Guy. What's good? Cali Dre, salute. Real Truth Radio, salute. It is. Salute to everybody rocking with me. Yeah, y'all going to stump. Y'all come up in this thing, man. Come up in this thing. Voice box of the block. Salute, fam. Shout out to everybody rocking. Let me see. Faux Pocket. I didn't see the whole thing. Let me see. Shout out to Navy Blue. When don't nobody love me, Navy Blue do. Yeah, y'all know how that go. When don't nobody love me, Navy Blue do. You feel me? So yeah, I'm not even tripping on when y'all give me the hate. Yeah, I don't even care about the hate. You feel me? Yeah, because the love gonna light up. Yeah, the love gonna come in color. Yeah, so I don't care about the hate. It is. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. Let me see who in this thing, man. Today, Mike Lowry, what's good, my boy? Salute, fam. Tree Holiday, what's good, fam? Today, we gotta break down some of the things that we're hearing in the media, gang. So, first of all, I want to say this, man. Did y'all see Donald Trump had the UFC fight at the White House yesterday, man, on the lawn? They say it was raining out there. They say it was pouring down, but they say that the event still went on. But of course, it was a controversial statement made at the UFC. We've seen where Trump seen smiling as UFC fighter Josh Hokit calls Michelle Obama a man Did y'all see this, gang? Did y'all see this? Did y'all see this?
And lastly, Michelle Obama is a man. Am I right, America?
This type of shit going on, man. What's going on? What's going on, gang? What was this about, man? Yeah, what was this about, man?
Lastly, Michelle Obama is a man. Am I right, America?
Man, what's going on, bro? You did like what is that about, fam? President Donald Trump, man, he took put a UFC fight at the goddamn White House, which a lot of people didn't approve of, I don't think. But I mean, he's president right now. But of course, they got in there and took shots at the Obama. One of the fighters did. Trump was on the sideline laughing. And man, bro, these days, entertainment is being mixed in with politics and this and that. And like I said, the media is keeping up some bullshit. Now, I got a special guest. I want to bring this thing. Speaking of the media and some of the things y'all done seen in the media, let me remind y'all real quick. Hold on, gang. Hold on, gang. But yeah, let's get into this whole media thing real quick. Hold on, gang. Give me 1 second because y'all know one of my favorite clips right now, gang. When we speak on the media and some of the things we've seen in the media, especially during the Karmelo Anthony trial, y'all already know. Let me see where we going with this, man. Where we going with this, gang? Salute to everybody. Hold on, let me bring this up real quick, gang. Y'all know one of my favorite things that was in the media. You feel me? Y'all know one of my favorite things that was in the media.
I'm dancing. You ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah.
I'm dancing.
Yeah.
I'm dancing. You ain't gonna do shit. I'm dancing. You ain't gonna do shit. I'm dancing. You ain't gonna do shit. I'm dancing.
Y'all know what time it is, gang. Y'all know what time it is, man. My boy Winston Parker. Yeah. And that nigga was first up. Hey, this dude was turned up out there, fam. He was turned up, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? And y'all can understand something, man. He did not bring the fight to the white boy. The white boy came over to where we was at and tried to make us, get in our faces and jumped in Queen 88, a female face. And Winston stepped up to the plate and showed him, I'm not going to put my hands on you, but you ain't going to put your hands on me either. So I don't think the brother did nothing wrong at all. I feel like, hey, man, I'm dancing and you ain't going to do shit. The white boy came there flexing with his American shirt on and yeah, it went down, man. First thing Mimi said, is he here? Mimi said, is he here? That nigga is in the building, gang. Yeah. He's in the building, man. Let me see. Hold on. How we do this thing, man? My boy Winston. It is.
How y'all doing?
Yeah, he in the building, fam. This is Mr. I'm dancing. You ain't gonna do shit. Winston Parker, fam. Bruh.
Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Bro, you was turned up out there, bro. Everybody,
minimum.
Yeah, they seen you in the media, bro. Your face was everywhere, fam. Hey, break that situation. What we looking at right there, bro. That video I just showed, bro. I'm dancing. The famous term on this show now. I'm dancing. You ain't gonna do it, bro. Where did you get? How did that situation come about, bro?
Fam, honestly, I'm gonna start by. Can you hear me all right? I got some AirPods in. Okay. First, I stole that shit respectfully from a black woman. It was a video I seen on TikTok talking about how to piss a man off whenever he arguing with you. And it just said, dance on this shit. And she just started hitting it out right here, you feel me? So I was like, you know what, bro? How do I alchemize? Because I'm a spiritual person. I'm a spiritual being, right? How do I alchemize this anger I'm feeling towards this pussy? Can I say pussy on here?
You good, fam. We good over here, bro.
Okay, cool. Cool. Towards this bitch made ass pussy who just got in Queen 88's face. How do I alchemize this energy and turn it into a moment of happiness and joy for our people? So I did that through dance. And I remember that video and I was like, I'm gonna dance on his shit. You feel me? So I started hopping up, dancing. It was like, you're not gonna get in a black woman's face. And then I don't know where you ain't gonna do shit. I'm dancing, and that, you know what I'm saying, that little bounce came through, and then your ass in the background.
You know, nigga, we all turn up. Everybody turn up, bro. Hey, I feel like we made history, bro. I feel like that's one of them pictures really. And one of them clips you gonna always see is everybody standing there. You know what I mean? Just And the white boy had the perfect shirt on too for the picture.
Perfect shirt.
Perfect shirt on. You did perfect
shirt.
sweater on, popping. People don't know the white man was over there. You know, he had white crust in the side of his mouth, and he was spitting while he was talking and shit. I mean, on some real disrespectful shit, man. And he was talking to Queen 88. He was in her face, and you kind of moved her out the way, and you jumped in the way. You jumped right there. You did. How do you feel about the Karmelo Anthony trial, bro? We was out there waiting. We was waiting on the verdict around that time, bro. How did you feel when you heard the verdict, bro? He was out. This is the guy, y'all, who was out there, Winston Parker, going, doing his thing, man. Really lit outside the courthouse of the Karmelo Anthony trial in McKinney. How did you feel when you heard that verdict, my brother?
First, disappointed but not surprised. I feel like every person, I'm a Second Amendment advocate, which is why my arrest made no sense. I follow the rules. But disappointed, not surprised. I can leave it at that, to be honest. I knew they were going to give him some time. I didn't think 35 years. 35 years was ridiculous.
35 years, bro.
35 years. But as a young black man, I also, from 2nd grade to 9th grade, grew up in a primarily white school district, and I experienced a lot of racism. I mean, and I'm only 27. So for me to be able to say that I, in 2026, as a 27-year-old, experienced racism here in Texas, I understand the mentality that could be, created for a young black man to feel like he needs to defend himself, especially against 2 6'1" black belts in jiu-jitsu with history of abuse on women and bullying. Like, the teacher didn't want to even come up to testify because she was afraid.
Hold on. And you speaking about
Austin and Hunter
Metcalf boys.
Yep.
You said they have history of abuse on women.
Yeah.
You
didn't hear about the case?
Break some of that down to me, bro.
I can't really speak too much on it, but I heard that there's a case between the 2 Metcalf brothers where a young woman was victimized, and I can just leave it there so they don't try to hit me with nothing crazy. You feel me?
King Knight said it was cheerleaders. It was some cheer. Okay.
So
I didn't know. Yeah. This is news for me. I think I heard about them beating up their dad. Of course, we heard about that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I didn't hear about the story about the female.
No, they victimized a young woman. I obviously don't have any details of it, but they are not the star people that the media have tried to portray them as. And I assume you've seen the video of the Metcalf's father calling Karmelo a watermelon felon.
Yeah, we saw that.
He couldn't even wait a week to go on your racist rant, bro. It's Monday. You couldn't even go on a week. You had to let that out.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. So you feel like he was racist all along. He just came out. It just, it finally hit the. But tell me, do you feel like, if do you feel like any white person, as far as white people go, you feel like if a white person, was robbed or sexually assaulted or murdered by a black man, you think that their family and people around them would start to, if they didn't hate black people already, that they would then start to hate black people?
I think that if you already had that in you, then it would come out. But nobody, regardless of race, would just immediately be like, oh, okay, this is all people of this race, unless you have gotten that somewhere in your mind already. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anybody is inherently racist. I don't think anybody inherently hates anyone unless they're being taught that from a young age, especially. Like at the protests, we had some parent drive by with his 5-year-old daughter, and he was screaming slurs and stuff like that, and had his daughter in the back seat sticking up middle fingers. That's taught. That's seen from a young age. You feel me? But I can say from my experience, I didn't have too many white people, especially in my younger years, that were taught that racism. They learned it over time, and then it came to a head in high school where I realized, oh, these motherfuckers really don't like me because of the color of my skin.
Oh, growing up, did you have to ever knuckle up with a white boy at school?
Bro, did I have to knuckle up with any white boys at the protest?
It almost came to some fisticuffs. It almost. It didn't happen. It just a lot of talking.
the only person that even tried to put their hands on me was the dude that provoked the incident that led to my arrest.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah,
some
yeah, yeah. Everybody,
Hispanic dude
yeah, you was
in a red
arrested out
shirt.
there. That's I mean, yeah. You left in handcuffs from out there, bro. Do you feel like you got your when you look at the media, when you look at the news, because like I said, the media is pushing the narrative, this and that. We seen you doing the I'm dancing. You ain't gonna do shit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like how do you feel like the media portrayed you, bro? When you start seeing yourself on the news and looking around everywhere on different blog sites and shit, do you feel like they portrayed you as like a hero, like somebody on the front line, or like an idiot, like a ghetto nigga fucking the shit up? Look at this shit, man. Look at what this nigga doing. How do you feel like you was portrayed in the media?
I definitely feel like the media portrayed me exactly what they want all black people to be portrayed as. Hood rat, ghetto. I even found out the term black looping. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying? But they wanted to portray me as some whatever, some hateful person, which can't be further from the truth, bro. Even in front of Jake Lang, which is a well-known January 6th, one of them dudes. I'm over
Yeah,
here
yeah.
saying peace, love, unity, respect, which comes from the rave community. You feel me? I party with all people. I love all people. Anybody who loves me, I can give love back to. But if you don't love me and you say it's fuck me, it's fuck me, then fuck you. And that's the way I like it. Just to quote Kendrick real quick. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
Tell me this, bro. Tell me this, bro.
what's up?
You was out there with Jake Lang.
Word, yeah.
What was the vibe like with Jake Lang? Bro? Jake Lang was really, he one of them cats, so he gonna come out there and try to say the worst shit he can. He gonna really try to get under your skin. He gonna rage bait you. What was it like getting out? Because I didn't know when I came out there, Jake Lang wasn't out there. I think they had arrested him or he was banned or some shit like that by the time I came out there. But when you was actually out there face to face with the racist ass white boy Jake Lang, man, how did you keep it together, fam? Because he was saying he wanted Carmelo Anthony to be hanging from a tree, and he was y'all out here, not monkeying around. What's the name of the shit they be saying?
You chimping out?
He would say y'all chipping out, man.
Yeah.
Y'all, you motherfuckers are chipping out. Jake Lang was trying to say that shit to y'all, man. What kept you from knocking Jake Lang the fuck out?
The amount of police that he had before he even showed up. You feel me? I wasn't trying to end up in jail. You know what I'm saying? And truth be told, I didn't know Jake Lang was coming until because we showed up around the same time. Like I see everybody running over and him holding a sign, and I get out the car. I'm like, oh word, okay, like Jake Lang is here. So I grab my camera.
It's up.
You know what I'm saying? And I walk over it, but he's surrounded by police. Like even in the videos you see, there's hella police around. What are we really gonna do?
Tell me. Do you feel like the police? Because we see that when let's just say when gangs come out. When gangs come out, want to do something for the community. You know what I mean? The police don't give a fuck if something happened. Niggas run, they don't give a damn. Anything can happen to them niggas, or they might even arrest them niggas and get the hell out of here. But if the KKK or people like Jake Lang, if they do something or come out to protest, and it's like they get police protection and shit like that. You feel like Jake Lang had Frisco police protection out there, or McKinney police protection out there?
I think he had protection from higher than Frisco and Plano PD.
Okay.
If you want me to be honest, I think he has protection from up top, brother. I think that his protection extends a lot further than any of us can conceptualize.
You talk about take that shit to the White House and beyond. You know what I mean?
You feel me? Like Secret Service on some shit. I think that they probably got a call saying that, hey, our boy is coming out there, and you better not make sure nothing happens to him. You know what I'm saying? I think that he might have some people on payroll that things we don't know about, because he's a paid provocateur, just like a lot of them are. I'll just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? I think Jake Lang would have been fine regardless, even if I would have hit him, even if anybody would have hit him. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I just decided to troll, bro. Because you're over here talking about hanging people, hanging me, hanging Karmelo.
Yeah.
We're all felons and our fathers and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Just running your mouth.
Talking that racist white boy shit.
You feel me? So get in front of you. Let me be articulate. One, let me fight your hate with love. Make that video. That video ended up going viral. People gave me hate for that. People gave me love for that. But one thing it did, if you saw Jake Lang's face, was piss him the fuck off. Because this well-mannered, well-spoken, above the age of 25, which they hate that. They hate to see that. Well-dressed black man is over here saying, hey, I don't care if you hate me. This world is full of love. Which essentially is a slap in the face to everything he stands for and everything that he's saying out there.
Tell me this, what I'm saying? Let me ask you this, fam. Do you think, the Karmelo Anthony trial has played out? The verdict was guilty of murder. He was sentenced to 35 years in prison, bro. Do you think, far as how this trial went, man? The jury deliberated real fast. The verdict, they gave him a verdict, the sentence. They even shipped his ass off to prison all within 24 hours. What do you think Karmelo Anthony's chance on an appeal is, bro? Because now everybody's talking about the appeal. Will they grant him an appeal? Do you think Karmelo Anthony has a chance of ever walking out of prison early, bro?
I think with the video footage from Austin Metcalf's father, we have a great chance to prove that this was not anything that was just, Karmelo's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you put this mentality into your sons, and they went and tried to assault a black man because of what you taught them. You're responsible for what happened to your son. You know what I'm saying? And It's not Karmelo's fault that he felt the need to defend himself. I don't think it's any black man's fault for feeling the need to defend himself. Ahmaud Arbery should be alive today. I wish Ahmaud Arbery would have had a gun when he was being chased through the woods by two hateful white men in a truck. You know what I'm saying? I wish he would have been able to defend himself. I'm happy that Karmelo is alive. I'm sad that Austin's dead because it shouldn't have happened. He shouldn't have been taught this hate from the jump. You know what I'm saying? It started way before that.
So you kind of blame this after seeing what Jet Metcalf has said, his father. You know what I mean? You feel like, man, that shit was, them boy was taught this shit. Do you tell me
Absolutely.
this? Do you feel like this was a racist thing, bro? Do you feel like that? Because they say Austin and his brother Hunter walked up. They claim they had two black friends with him. Do you think it was racist, or do you think it was just teenage boys beefing, getting into a situation, a scuffle, or was it like a racist thing?
I can say from my opinion, right? One, I'll start by saying all skin folk ain't kinfolk.
Yeah.
Okay. Two, even if they try to say it wasn't a racist thing, why do you approach the one black kid in the tent? You know what I'm saying?
Well, they saying he was the only one over there that had a different uniform on. They saying that he was sitting over there talking to Eddie when one of a dude he knew. They said he had been invited to sit down. They saying his uniform didn't match nobody else's, and they said it was a team thing. Like, the team don't play about people coming to other people's tent. Do you buy that story about it was just a team thing? Like, he was in the wrong spot.
So gang mentality.
Yeah, some gang shit. Yeah, school
gang
rivalries. But yeah,
does that make it right?
Yeah.
Does that make it right?
Most definitely.
Does that make it legal?
Most definitely not. I don't think it makes it right that you try to physically remove somebody. I think Austin should have went and got, a coach or somebody like that if you want a Karmelo to move. I think Austin Metcalf most definitely fucked up by putting his hands on Karmelo Anthony. Because at the end of the day, like I say to everybody, at the end of the day, no matter how we look at it, the fucked up part about Karmelo Anthony is that he was minding his own business. He wasn't fucking with nobody. You know what I mean? This shit.
A lot of it's hard.
Yeah. When he in jail right now thinking about this shit, no matter what happened, no matter what he did, he feel like, but God, I wasn't messing with nobody. I was minding my own business. Mm-hmm. So that part right there is a hard pill, I think, for all black people to swallow. We feel like we've all been in that position when it comes to white people from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
to answer your question.
Hold on, real quick, fam. Hold on, real quick. In case y'all don't know, gang, hold on. Let me show the people something real quick. In case y'all don't know, gang, man, this is who we talking to, gang. This is who we talking to, gang.
You ain't gonna do shit.
Yo, show the video of me talking to the guy first.
I'm dancing. You ain't gonna do shit. I'm dancing. You ain't gonna do shit. I'm dancing. You ain't gonna do shit.
This is who we talking to, gang. Winston Parker, man. Winston Parker is in the building, gang. This is who we talking to right now, man. Yeah. You ain't gonna do shit. You dig? What was I gonna say? Nah, bro, but check this out, man. I don't want to keep you too long. I don't want to keep you too long, man. But yeah,
do me a
everybody
favor though.
out there.
You got the video from the shade room with me talking to the man first?
I think let me see. I might be able to pull that one up. Let me see.
Yeah, try to pull that video up because I don't want everybody thinking that I just jumped to that at first.
Oh no, you most definitely was talking
to
him for a second. You most definitely was talking to him, had words for him and shit like that. As far as y'all just sitting there, you know what I mean? Because you was asking him why was he in her face. Yeah, you was asking like
you approached the woman and everybody. Y'all got to protect women. I don't see why I had to be the one to jump up and do that when there was a lot of men in that vicinity. I had to run over because he was about to poke her in the face.
Yeah, he most definitely got in her grill, bro. He most definitely had jumped in her face, fam, and you most definitely was behind her. You came around the corner and boom, a classic moment was born.
Bro made me sound like Batman, bro.
You came out the smoke, my nigga, like Michael Jackson, fam. I ain't even see you, my nigga. Oh yeah, I ain't even see you. I just looked up, fam, and you nigga, you came out of nowhere. Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to find it.
I was talking to him first. I know that's the clip that the media is gonna keep showing. Because that's the part that got sensationalized because of my amazing dance moves and, you know, the amazing beat that I came up with, and the energy from the crowd and everything.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I turned that bitch up for you for sure, my nigga.
You know,
a classic.
You know,
yeah.
Your ass definitely didn't help the optics.
I turned that motherfucker classic for sure, man.
Your ass definitely didn't help the optics, man.
Yeah. I most definitely turned that shit into a moment with you, bro. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, hey, man, fuck it. Because, hey, I don't know if everybody else seen where it was going, but just with that white boy standing there with that American shirt on, dog, I was like, hold on, man. Hold on. Here we go.
Ain't nothing but
here we go. I got that motherfucker. Here we go. Perfect. Here we go. Smash that like button. Salute to everybody in the building, too, gang. Y'all smash that like button, man. Make sure y'all put some goddamn color in this chat, man. Donate to the platform. Here we go right here. Here we go.
Do something. The same thing that you were going to do to her, we both got our hands behind our back. Let's have a conversation. Why did you get in her face? Why did you get in her face? You did. You approached a black woman. Don't do that. That is a woman. 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 A mother. A sister. Okay, you can keep your homophobia. It's Pride Month. It's Pride Month, and we got hella pride. Ain't nothing but airing opportunity.
My mugshot. Hey man, why they make me look like I got one ear, bro?
Then your mug, then the nigga mug shot popped up. The nigga mug shot, but say, yeah, I mean, you went to jail out there, but hey, you was out there, fam, on a mission. You stepped up to the plate, man. You made history with that moment right there. Far as just, you know what I mean, that, like I said, that whole look, everything you were saying, the speech, the dance, everything, bro. Tell people where can they find you at, bro? You know, how can they follow you on social media, bro? How can they check you out, fam?
You know, it should be right here, actually. WJet Parker, all platforms, one word. You feel me? I'm on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. And if this is my outro, I'd like to finish this off by saying protect Black women first. Protect all women second. Free Palestine, free Congo, free Karmelo, free Sudan. Free us all from the shackles of capitalism. And keep yourself safe, bro. Protect your peace above all else. Love God.
Salute, gang. Salute, bro. Say, man, we're gonna drop them shirts too, man. I'm dancing. You ain't gonna, we're gonna drop them shirts too, fam. I'm gonna link to Winston. We're gonna drop them. I'm gonna make sure you get my boy his royalties and his credit on that shit. We're gonna drop them shirts, fam. Salute to Winston Parker for pulling up, gang. Salute to Winston goddamn Parker, man. Hey, yeah, man, had to give him the pull up, gang. I had to give him the pull up, man. Had to give him the pull up, man. Salute to everybody that been in the game. Let's get back to what we was talking about, man. Shout out to Winston for popping out, man, pulling up, gang. He told me he's gonna pop out tonight. We had to holler at him, gang. It was a lot. We was talking about the media, though, gang. We were speaking on the media, man. And I want to say this, too, gang. When it comes to the media, gang, it was also some things that happened in the media that y'all don't know about. It was also some things that happened in the media that y'all didn't get a chance to see, man, because, you know, they didn't show y'all everything in the goddamn. I want to say that, gang. They didn't show y'all everything that happened. It was some things that happened, man, that I don't think y'all seen, gang. I don't think y'all seen this right here, gang. I don't think y'all seen this, gang. It was some things that happened that y'all didn't see.
What do you want us to do at this point?
Teach your kids better, bitch.
What do you want us to do at this point?
Teach your kids better, bitch.
you want us to do at this point?
Teach your kids better, bitch.
Yeah, y'all didn't see that part, gang. Y'all didn't see everything,
What?
man.
What do you want us to do at this
Y'all didn't
point?
see everything.
Teach
gang.
your kids better, bitch.
That's crazy, gang. I don't know who made this shit, gang, but that shit is crazy, gang. Yeah. I don't know who made that, man, but that's crazy, fam. I mean, the media shit going crazy, man. Yeah. I don't know who made that shit, but man, I ain't gonna lie. I died laughing when I seen that shit, man. Yeah. I died. Yeah. It's not, of course, it's AI, gang. It's not really me, man, but I'm not gonna lie. I died when I seen that shit, man. I died when I seen that, bro. Because they even got my voice down packed, bro. Even if you listen to it, even sound like me a little bit, bro. Even sound like, I was like, where the fuck did you get my voice from?
What do you want us to do at this point?
Teach your kids better, bitch.
What the fuck? I said, what the? Some people thought it was real. Some people was hitting me like, bro, what the fuck? We didn't see that part, bro. Some people was like, man, we didn't see that part, bro. When that shit happened, bro. Damn, bro. I didn't know you went off like that. I was like, bro, all right, man. Salute to everybody, bit of gang. Salute, gang. Salute, man. We talking about the media tonight, though, gang. We talking about the media, gang, and some of the things that we seen in the media from everybody, gang. You feel me? Everybody has spoke on this situation, gang. Like I said, it's a lot of interviews coming out. I also see my boy, what's his name? Karmelo X. I see my boy Karmelo X getting busy today, man. I see Karmelo X. I see everybody in the media turning up. But the main nigga I seen turn up today, man. I've been waiting to hear from this brother right here for a while, man. I have been waiting to hear from this brother. I want to know what this dashiki wearing ass brother thought about the Karmelo Anthony situation. So of course we gotta check in and chime in with none other than Dr. Goddamn Umar, man. Because Umar was dropping some gems, man. Ooh, you know this is right up Dr. Umar alley, man. I've been waiting to really hear from Dr. Umar after the verdict, man. And Dr. Umar is saying it's a bunch of bullshit in the game. And Karmelo Anthony was railroaded by these racist ass white people. The brother never stood a chance. Smash that like button. Salute to everybody bidding y'all. Donate to the platform.
The man who took Trayvon Martin's life.
Dr.
George Zimmerman.
Dr.
You
Umar
can't put it in context.
Can't mix it.
We can't talk about Rick Child, who took Cyrus Carmack Belton's life.
That's where Dr. Umar is going with it. Dr. Umar is saying, man, every time we turn around, they taking one of us. But the minute we take one of them, that's that type of time. Y'all know what Dr. Umar on, man. Dr. Umar is strictly black. You know what I mean? I'm blacker than black, nigga. I'm blacker than, what's it on Steve before? And I'm black, nigga. And I'm black, nigga. And I'm blackity black, the black, nigga. That nigga, man, hey, I was waiting to hear from this dashiki wearing ass, bead necklace wearing ass nigga, man. Salute to my guy, Dr. Umar Johnson, man. I fuck with Dr. Umar. I don't know when that school is coming. I don't know when that Frederick Douglass school is coming. I can't tell you that. Nigga, but I know this nigga is the real nigga.
We can't talk about Kyle Rittenhouse getting off, Rick Child getting off. Daniel Penny choked a man out in a New York subway and got off on standing his ground, and the man never touched him.
Wow, that's real.
The reason white society,
don't forget
Caucasian nation, doesn't like black people to discuss our legal lynchings in context, because if you put it in context, Loon, you cannot come to any other decision that there are two standards of justice in this country. One black, one white, and it's been that way for 407 years.
You agree with Dr.
Now,
Umar?
with that being said,
you agree with Umar?
We have to understand that to be black in America is a crime in and of itself. In fact, the original crime of America is to be black.
The original crime.
The original crime.
Hey, is y'all rocking with Dr. Umar? Dr. Umar said the original crime is to be black in America. He said, nigga, man, just being black in America used to be a crime, man. So, we don't stand a chance. You know what I mean? Like, we going through the media gang. So I'm going to check in with Jeff Metcalf in a little bit, too. Him and Nancy Grace, they over there popping shit, too. Like I said, the media, the interviews, everything is going on still. There's been more gas thrown on this goddamn, more fuel thrown on the fire of the Karmelo Anthony verdict. And everybody is sounding off. This shit happened in Texas, right here in Dallas, Texas, / Collin County, Denton County. But the world is talking about Karmelo Anthony, and Dr. Umar is upset.
The original
first crime.
The first crime was to be black. Because remember, Loon, we were never supposed to be citizens. We were never supposed to be free. We were never supposed to be here after slavery ended. So every time a white person sees you, your existence itself is a crime against white humanity.
Do y'all believe it? Do y'all believe that only older white people think like that? Like, you know what I mean? We talking about what's going on online, y'all, what's being said in these interviews, what's going on in the media right now. Do y'all believe what Dr. Umar is saying? Dr. Umar is saying it's a crime when a white person sees you. You know what I mean? It's a crime to be black, man. Do y'all rock with Dr. Umar on that? Umar is saying it's a crime to be black, man. Do y'all feel like all white people feel like that to this day, man? They feel like when you see a nigga just out of bounds, you just, nigga, you know damn well, nigga, you get out of my way. You know damn well, you know what I mean? You know we come first. Do y'all think all white people still feel that way? Because some people say, Sco, it's 2026. The world has changed a lot, fam. It's not the same. These new kids they different. It's not as bad as it used to be back in the day, bro. Times are changing. Do y'all agree with that? Because I know Cali Dre, that's something you preach a lot, that it's not as bad as it used to be. Because Dr. Umar, the way that nigga talk, nigga, we stuck in the goddamn 40s, nigga. Dr. Umar talking like it's 1940, 1950, nigga. He said power to the people, nigga. Because I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blackity black, the black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all. Yeah, that nigga on his, he ain't bullshit, man. I know he done fucked the white bitch, though. I mean, he ain't fooling me. Smash that goddamn like button. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. Salute.
Now, with the Karmelo Anthony situation, we also see clearly that black people have no legal right to stand your ground, even in a state where standing your ground is legal.
That's crazy to me. And so for me, that affects my understanding, because I'm having trouble comprehending how, okay, I'm sitting down, he's standing up. Before we get into the details of the case, though, do you think he got a fair trial, Karmelo Anthony?
He could not get a fair trial.
It was impossible.
It was impossible. He's in Collin County, Texas. Black people are 10%. If that, how is he going to get a fair trial? Loon, if the trial was going to even attempt to be fair, why would there be no black jurors?
Talk to me, gang.
For the trial to even...
Does that make the trial not fair? Does that mean he was not judged by, you know what I mean, by a jury of his peers because they did not put a black person on the stand? Y'all, how do y'all feel about that, gang? Because they did not put a black person on not the stand, but, you know, in the jury, do y'all feel like because not one black person was allowed to be in this jury, do y'all feel like right there was over with? Right there, when y'all heard that, did y'all feel like, yep, it's fucking over with. Karmelo Anthony, your ass is going down. Not fuck that manslaughter shit, nigga. This nigga's finna get murdered. Karmelo Anthony finna get 50 years, man. Do y'all feel like it was an unjust situation for Karmelo Anthony? Do y'all feel like this was not right at all, man? We knew when there were no black people at all in the jury that, man, it's gonna be a rough ride. I felt like even if it was a black person on the jury, it still would have been a rough ride. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't know if one nigga could have solved this, and we don't know how that one nigga would have felt. You know what I mean? Just because they put a nigga up there, y'all, we see a lot of black people in the media. Don't forget about this, gang. We see a lot of black people in the media saying Karmelo Anthony was wrong for what he done. So I don't know if it's fair for us to keep saying that, oh, nobody black was in the jury, you know what I mean? Because was on the jury. Because it's like we see a lot of black folks online saying they disagree that Karmelo Anthony was wrong. He committed a crime. He murdered somebody. He deserved to go to prison.
The Constitution says you're supposed to be tried by a jury of who? Your peers. They had a jury of all whites. Every man was Caucasian. 3 Asians, 1 Arab. Now, I want to say this to Black America, Loon. Multiculturalism died with Karmelo Anthony's conviction.
Salute to Angelina for that cash app. Salute, gang.
Multiculturalism died with Karmelo Anthony's conviction. And the reason I say multiculturalism died with Karmelo Anthony's conviction is because if non-white people of color gave a damn about us, Karmelo wouldn't be in jail. Asians don't care about you. Arabs don't care about you. Latinos don't care about you. If they did, Loon, why is there no difference in the outcomes when they are asked to weigh in on the guilt or innocence of African people? All non-blacks in America are white as far as consciousness and opinion goes.
But I think it's always been a one-way street. I think black people has been so given with their love and understanding and their invites, and we receive very little in return for that.
And why do we still give it?
I don't know. I think we think it's a part of the barter system. I'm gonna tell you why
we still give it. Because we don't give it to each other.
That's a fact.
If black,
do y'all agree with Dr. Umar? Oh, boy said, I think we believe it's a part of the barter system. We think that's like kind of like how niggas survive out here. Is trying to be just cool with white folks. You know, a lot of people in this chat right now, y'all work for white people. Right. A lot of people in this chat go to work. Your boss is white. You feel me? Like far as the people you got to answer to in this world and shit like that. Do y'all feel like black people kind of like, you know what I mean? Kind of like, you know what I mean? Yes, sir. To white people, because we feel like that's how you got to survive out here. You can't make no money going against, you know what I mean, white folks. You cannot make no money out here. You will not be successful in this world as a black man, because they say, you know, they say black people are rich by partnership. They say white people are rich by ownership. Do y'all believe that? Do you believe you have to partner up with a goddamn white man or an Indian or a Chinese person? Because even when you look at the rap game, the NBA, these are people that all became rich in our eyes. They are the, you know what I mean, the biggest things in the world, but that's through partnership with white people. It's not through ownership. It's through partnership. So do y'all believe that, yeah, that's part of the barter system? You have to, you know what I mean, get along with white folks. You know what I mean? Yeah, you have to. Smash that like button, gang. And Rod Davis said YouTube is white. Rod Davis, I want to say that, man. That's a good point. Rod Davis is a goofy ass nigga, but he just made a good point right there. Because even on YouTube, sometime I'd be like, man, we gotta watch what we saying. I don't want to put Donald Trump on the thumbnail tonight. I don't want to do this. You don't want to do that. Certain things you feel like if I do that, they're gonna get my ass up out of here. So do black people feel like we have to, you know, kind of, I mean, work with white folks to make it out here? Smash that like, but gang, Queen 88, I see you in the building, Queen 88. You just missed Winston, goddamn, man. Winston pulled up for a little minute, 88. That nigga Winston pulled up, man. Showed his ass off, man. Shout to Winston Parker, pulled up, man. Salute to everybody in the building, gang.
Love and compassion and forgiveness is universal. Why we don't have none for each other?
Right.
It ain't universal, Loon. Compassion and love for your non-black enemies is not a function of your spirituality. It's a function of your lack of self-respect. The reason we forgive white people as soon as they unalive us is because we deeply desire validation and acceptance by white folks. If you notice, Daddy Metcalf never forgave Karmelo Anthony for what happened to his son. But let that have been a black mother or a black father. They would have forgave him the minute they got the phone call.
Is that true? Do y'all rock with that, man? Do y'all think that's true, gang? Or is Dr. Umar up here just saying some bullshit, man? Dr. Umar said that Jeff Metcalf never forgave Karmelo Anthony, even though we heard Jeff Metcalf say he did forgive Karmelo Anthony. That doesn't mean he did. But we heard him say he did. But he says that black folks, the minute we unalive by a white person or done dirty by a white person, we so forgiving. Do y'all think George Floyd family forgives Chauvin? Do y'all think Trayvon Martin family forgives George Zimmerman? I know he might be a Mexican or whatever, but I don't know about that part, Umar. I don't think black folks are so forgiving, man. Niggas will hold on to some shit. Yeah. Niggas be wanting revenge too. Let's not be there. We ain't no damn fools. And we ain't finna sink that low. Don't do us like that, Umar. We do forgive fast as fuck, said Tata. Y'all believe that shit, man? No, man, let one of my kids or something happen to somebody in my family, somebody I love die to a racist ass white person or some shit like that. You know what I mean? One of them racist motherfuckers. Man, I'm never forgiving that shit, man. I might just knock out a bunch of white boys for no damn reason, man. I might become racist. Yeah, if something happened to somebody I love behind some racist shit, white people shit, man, nah, man. I'm finna start showing up at some Klan meetings in disguise. Yeah, full sheet on my head, nigga. All kind of shit, nigga. I'm coming dressed up as the Grand Wizard, nigga. Yeah, y'all got me fucked up. I don't know about y'all. I'm not the same as y'all niggas. I forgot I'm tougher than y'all niggas. I keep forgetting, man. This is Sko we talking about, man. Back in the day, they used to call me, you know what I mean? Brother Man Sko. I used to show up with the dashikis on and shit. I had a fro back then, a little pick in my shit. They called me Brother Man Sko back in the days. Yeah, I'm stronger than you niggas.
We don't teach people to respect black life because we forgive them as soon as they take black life. You ain't never seen no white person forgive no black person. even in a justifiable homicide, which is what Karmelo's situation was, they ain't never forgiven. Only black people do that. It has nothing to do with Jesus, Muhammad, or spirituality. It's about your need for white validation.
Do you think that the 35 years felt like justice, though? What
it should have never came to that, first of all. It should have never came to that, first of all.
So you think he should have got off innocent of the charges that was brought on Karmelo Anthony?
Talk to me.
Let's go back, because you're putting the cart before the horse.
Come on, Umar.
Let's go back to the indictment from the grand jury. The grand jury decided Karmelo would be charged with murder. Who's on the grand jury, Loon?
We don't know.
Don't know.
We don't know.
It's a secret. I want you to see how white supremacy operates behind the scenes.
Okay.
You can't challenge the grand jury, Loon, because you don't even know who they are.
Right.
So the people who decided this 17-year-old would be charged with murder are complete secrets. And you and I both know they all white. Are you with me? So first, deal with the grand jury. Him being charged with murder was a crime in and of itself.
So what do you say about the
event? Let me give you one more. You're moving too fast. Hold on.
It's Umar
in Texas, if you're 17, you're automatically tried as an adult.
That's how it go. In Texas, that is true. At 17, your ass is an adult in Texas. Remember that. So when people kept saying he was 17, he's a juvenile, he's a kid. At 17, I went to Loose Stereo for the very first time. Yeah, I went to Loose Stereo for the very first time. At 17 years old, I jumped off my bunk early in the morning time and said, chow time. I jumped off my bunk and shit, young nigga. I'm in there with niggas 40 and 30 and shit. I jump off my bunk and shit. OG nigga tell me, hey, man, put your shower shoes on, youngster. I was like, man, I just got there. Like, I ain't got no shower shoes, fam. I had to learn. Well, put your Bruce Lee's on, nigga. I mean, get your breakfast straight, man. All right, fam. Young nigga in that bitch, yeah. Bunch of old niggas in that hole with me, fam. 17, man. You a teen. You could be in high school and go to prison out here, gang. You in high school, 17, 11, 12th grade. Your ass get put with the adults, you get locked the fuck up. Yeah, so remember, Karmelo Anthony in the state of Texas is a goddamn adult. Smash that like button, gang.
Grand jury had no control over that. Are you with me?
Yes.
He was 17. He's automatically tried as an adult, but he doesn't automatically have to be indicted with murder. That could have been aggravated, right? Manslaughter.
Right.
There's a whole list of crimes they could have went with.
So you're saying he should have been charged, just not with the first degree murder or whatever. Was it first degree?
He didn't have to be charged at all.
So
this could have been self-defense.
A white young boy body drop.
Do y'all agree?
And you think he should not have been charged?
Right. Do y'all agree with that, gang? Who believed that Karmelo Anthony should have never been charged with nothing? Because they said that Karmelo's mom did an interview and she said that they didn't even call her. She got an email saying something was going on. She had to come to the police station or whatever, something like that, come to the school. Or who thinks Karmelo Anthony should have not been charged? He should have been just let go free. You know what I mean? Free as a bird, nigga. Fly away, my nigga. That was self-defense. Do y'all believe that's gonna fly in any school? Two kids finna get into some fisticuffs. It is one bigger than the other one, let's say. But two kids finna get some fisticuffs. One grabbed the other one, pushed him in. He gets stabbed with a knife. Do y'all think the kid with the knife is going to jail or getting arrested? Or do y'all think, nah, it's self-defense? They read a track meet at a middle school. Remember, this was at a middle school. They read a track meet that goes around a middle school, and that's where it happened at. So this was at a school. Do y'all believe that in any situation like that, the kid would be, hey, that's self-defense. He's going home. Hey, man, that kid was finna beat him up. He grabbed him. Yeah, do y'all believe that? Do y'all think that's how this shit works? That if you put your hands on somebody at school and they murder you, kill you, stab you, whatever, pencil to your neck, do you think you're gonna get off with self-defense at school? Smash that like button, gang. Talk to me in the chat. I'm watching my chat, gang. I'm watching my chat.
The reason you labeled it a white boy is you're putting it within the context of the racism of American society. Let me flip it around for you, Loon. If two 210-pound football players, black football players, walk up to a 135-pound black boy, grab him by the hoodie, put him in a headlock, try to jump him and stomp him out, and that white boy unintentionally stabs him, or he falls onto the white boy's knife, which is what we believe happened. Okay, Austin fell onto Karmelo's knife trying to attack him.
That's how it is. That's how it is right there. Dr. Umar said, hey, that boy was never stabbed. He fell on the knife. Yeah, Karmelo pulled the knife out, and Austin bum rushed him and fell on the blade. It wasn't even a stabbing. Now, the jury seen the video. So we got to take that into accountability that the jury seen the video. I wonder what they see on that goddamn video, because people are saying the video is clips of it is floating around, but I ain't seen it. I don't believe anything somebody's putting. I need to see the whole damn video. I want 11 minutes of that motherfucker too. I don't want the 2 minutes, the previews, the blurry vision shit, the blur there. I want the good copy. I want to see this goddamn video. But why, if this video made Austin look guilty and if they all working against Karmelo, why would they show anybody black or anybody on Carmelo's side or whatever? Why would they show them the video? What did that jury see is what I want to know. Smash that like button, gang. You did. Let me see, gang. Shout out to Dr. Umar, man. Yeah, salute to Dr. Umar, man. Dr. Umar was up there saying some shit now. We spoke on Charleston White the other day too, man. And we know that Charleston White was saying that the family, you know what I mean, that, you know, that the dad, man, Charleston White spoke again today, man, and he was speaking about the dad, man. And, you know, everybody was worried about, you know, what was going on with the father during this trial. Why didn't the dad fire the attorneys? Why didn't they have black attorneys? Why didn't Karmelo take the stand? And we seen the dad say in his interview that he was kind of playing the back seat role. He was letting the attorney do what he do. He was taking advice from people, this, that, and the other. Charleston White is saying the dad was not a strong guy. Karmelo lost this trial because his dad was not strong. He didn't have a strong black man, a strong father representing him. Now, we know this nigga claimed he had $75,000 to go to the family. I don't think at this point none of us really believe that, but some people do. Some people are saying, no, Charleston White was really trying to help this family, but when he started talking to the dad started talking about the money. You know, Charleston White said they raised $1 million secretly behind the scene. And he's saying that, you know, once we got the $1 million together, the dad was more interested in where does the rest of the money go after we pay our legal team. After we pay for counsel, what we doing with the rest of the money? What we doing with the rest of that cheese going? I'm going to need that for some bills, nigga. I got that new Balenciaga belt. I got all kind of shit, some J's and shit. Nigga, I got a couple of hoes I'm trying to go visit. I didn't say that. I'm just saying, but you know, he was saying the dad was looking to get the money to pay bills and you feel me, kind of, you know what I mean, keep the money for himself. Smash that like button, gang. Salute to everybody in the building.
One stab with what? It wasn't a knife. So the wordplay was very tricky here. When they say a shove, it wasn't a shove, it was a slam on the ground. The mitigating factors is this kid have epilepsy. Any punch to the head, seizure.
Could they have used that epilepsy? Could Karmelo's team have used his epilepsy as a defense to say that, hey man, the kid is ill or he got epilepsy and I don't really know what epilepsy is. Like I don't know nobody who got it or no shit like that, gang. I mean, I've heard of it before, but it's supposedly, you know, if he got hit in the head or something happened to him, he could be real fucked up. He could be in in trouble. He could be in bad shape. Could his defense team have used his epilepsy for, you know what I mean, does Charleston White got a point? Like, man, they didn't use, you know what I mean, the things they could have used. They didn't even use his medical condition. They could have brought a doctor in there. They could have brought, you know what I mean? They could have, his dad could have requested and demanded these things that they do it. Smash that like button, gang. Salute to everybody. Somebody said not as a football captain. Dre De Niro said, man, how you got epilepsy if he playing football? If he playing football going head to head with niggas, I don't think he got epilepsy. Smash that like button. Salute to everybody in the building. Could the prosecution have brought that up and said, epilepsy, my ass? We got a video of him get tackled by 30 niggas. He all right, ain't he?
Too much stress, overwhelming,
smash that like
seizures.
Put some color in my chat.
So those are the factors. Ineffective counsel. Never objected to anything. Should have been a change of venue. Shouldn't have stayed in that county. I told that nigga, man, tell him move it. He said, man, they say we might get a worse jewelry. You ain't gonna get a better one, nigga.
He said he told the dad.
That town, Collin County, is like this new town that's being built that we hear about online. They just an all-white town and don't nobody live up with white people. That's what Collin County. That was one of the first towns to do that.
So yeah. Charleston White is saying that Collin County is something like a goddamn sundown town. Yeah. He's saying, I mean, Collin County is made up of Plano, Frisco, Allen, McKinney. He's saying that I know black people that live in all these places. Yeah, I'm from Texas. Y'all, I'm from these areas out here. Yeah, I've been to all these places. And Collin County is one of the safest places. I believe Allen was one of the safest cities in Texas, like number 1 on the list at one point in time. So Collin County don't play that shit, man. This is not a city where you hear about a bunch of crazy, vicious murders every year. It's gonna be some shit everywhere you look. You know what I mean? But yeah, Allen was rated, I think, one of the most safest cities. Smash that like button, gang.
Everyone for a town to do that. Just 10 years ago, nigga. If you go through Collin County today with a quarter pound of weed, you might still get 10 years in prison.
I don't know about that, Charleston White. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to test them motherfuckers over there. I see what Charles is saying, man. He said he get caught with 4 ounces in Collin County. 4 ounces of some goddamn trash ass Reggie. You know the shit you niggas smoke? Yeah, we talking about those Zod like I got. I'm going, yeah. We talking about that trash. Y'all, my shit can stick to the wall. Y'all shit, yeah. I don't even want to get brown seeds. But it don't matter the quality of the bud. Your ass going to jail, you get caught with 4 ounces. Charleston White is saying in Collin County, Allen, McKinney, Plano, if you get caught with 4 ounces of weed, you might get 10 years in goddamn prison fucking with Collin County where Karmelo Anthony was convicted. Smash that like button. Salute to everybody, bit of y'all, because Charleston White is no longer fucking with the family he claimed due to the father being a weak nigga. Some people saying Charleston White is a clown ass, weak ass nigga, and he using this as content, and he never planned on giving them folks shit. That's why he was jumping from side to side to side. What do y'all think, gang?
Most states is legal. A quart, 4 ounces, 5 ounces. You might still get 10 years. If you listen to the closing arguments of the DA, he wasn't just talking to that little black kid. You know why I'm so angry with that nigga daddy?
That's what I want to get to. Why?
Man, just let me vent, nigga.
Well, do your thing.
Just let me vent, nigga.
Let's hear this. Let's hear this.
The prosecutor, when he was getting ready to close out, he told Karmelo, look at me. You look up at me when I'm talking to you. This is our town. And nobody's going to come in. This is a lynching talking. And I ain't making this about race, nigga. But we all know from around this part, we know what that mean out there, nigga. We know to tap your brakes, cruise control. It's some towns you know, that's a sundown town. If people don't know, if people just really want to know, that's a sundown town. Collin County is a sundown town. So the way he talked to that boy and me.
Let me say this real quick. Hold on. Boss Man Bino said that did Karmelo really have a public defender? No, he did not. Karmelo did not have a public defender. They're saying that now that his family has run out of money, that he will have a public defender representing him when it comes to his appeal. But we know now that some people out there trying to help him. We don't know if they got the help yet. We don't know what's going on. Charleston White said he raised $1 million. He's backing out of it. But no, he had paid for attorneys, y'all. Mike Howard and Toby Shook are paid for attorneys. Toby Shook is Yellow Beezy attorney. These are paid for attorneys. You think? So I'm guessing the money they raised, these attorneys was paid with some of that money at least. I don't know what happened to all the money. I'm not for sure where the whole 600, 700,000 went. But I'm thinking a lot of it went to Mike Howard and Toby Shook, the same guys who only called 2 people on the stand and 2 students and 1 police officer at the end of this trial. You know what I mean? Like, man, you know what I mean? So yeah, some people feel like you know that they was played, that them guys were paid, gang. They were paid.
About race, nigga. But we all know from around this part, we know what that mean out there, nigga. We know to tap your brakes, cruise control. It's some towns you know, that's a sundown town.
John Dope.
If people don't know, if people just really want to know, that's a sundown town. Collin County is a sundown town. So the way he talked to that boy and me not knowing the daddy left him there alone to take the sentencing, there's no way I can stand with that man.
Is that true?
There's no way I can stand next to that man.
I wonder, is that true? Charleston White said that, and Jeff Metcalf said that. But I heard some people say that the family was not allowed in the courtroom during Karmelo Anthony's sentencing. Because I gotta say this, man. Let's keep it 1,000. Let's get serious about this shit real quick, because I'm finna knock somebody the fuck out. If I was around any nigga in this chat right now, I would knock one of you niggas the fuck out. I might just find me a Klan meeting later on tonight. Yeah, sneak something. But because this is pissing me off, gang. You mean to tell me that Karmelo Anthony had to be sentenced? He already found out he was guilty. They get ready to sentence him, and his parents went outside and sat in the car and said, man, he on his own. Did they not let them? Because we usually the family is in the courtroom for that. It is like that's crazy. Or am I wrong, man? When somebody's sentenced, the family not allowed to be in the courtroom? Because if that's true, that's fucked up, fam. If you left that young nigga there by himself and they hit him with that 35 years, nigga, the daddy ain't shit. Yeah, some people say they weren't allowed. That's why I'm confused. I'm like, some people are saying that because this man, remember, Charleston White spoke to the dad. So I ain't talked to their dad. I ain't talked to Karmelo's father. He has. Remember, this black man, Charleston White, has spoken to Drew Anthony, Karmelo's dad. And he's still saying now that they left Karmelo in the courtroom by himself to be sentenced. That they didn't give a fuck about him. They wouldn't sit in the car, chill. We'll hear from that little nigga later. We'll hear about it on the goddamn news. Let's get to the house, man. Put them burgers on the grill. I don't know about that, yeah. That's hard to believe, man. There ain't no way I could leave my son at a time like that. I don't want to believe they did. But Charleston White, somebody who's been speaking with the dad, is saying that that's what happened. Do y'all believe Charleston White, or is this nigga capping?
He left his boy to hang, nigga, by himself. Standing. My boy, when he looked back over his shoulder, daddy, that with you, nigga, with them tears in his eyes, as you get ready. I won't be, when they hanging the boy. Nigga, can you imagine 17 years old, you don't know nothing about no trouble? You don't know nothing about no trouble? One day you at home with your mama, your daddy, your little sister, nigga. And this kid is innocent, nigga. He don't know about dope, smoking weed, none of that. One day.
Oh, Melo done hit a blunt before.
You wake up the next day, you in TDC prison. You done skip the process of the county jail of waiting to have to psychologically prepare. You done skip the process of having to detach from what's around this way, nigga. Can you imagine what that little boy feel like, nigga?
That is true. You did. Most people go to the county jail, man. You look, when you go to prison, man, especially your first time, man. You did. Well, I mean, not your first time, but everybody, they go to the county for a while. You get sentenced. Most niggas don't make bail, don't make bonds, so they in the county already, waiting on their trial and shit like that. But Karmelo was free. He was out on bond. He was at home with his family the whole entire time. Karmelo Anthony Karmelo Anthony only spent, I want to say, one night in jail because he had to be arraigned. When they took him from the track meet to Frisco jail, I'm pretty sure that, they didn't arraign him to the next morning. So he got arraigned. I'm sure the minute he was arraigned, he was let out. We've seen the press conference. We've seen Dominique Alexander walking him out of jail. So Karmelo Anthony didn't spend that much time in jail at all, just a few hours. So was it fair for him to make him skip going to the county jail? Because there's one thing about the county. If y'all ask me, well, why do you want a nigga to be in the county? Because in the county, at least you still by the house. You can still get visitations on a daily from your parents and shit like that. You right by the crib still. You can get a visit every day before you go to prison. And your people know that. They already know we got to see them as much as we can before they ship them off. 3, 4, 5, 6 hours away. So it was kind of fucked up that he didn't get a chance to go through that process of being locked up and being by the house where he can still talk to his legal team and talk to his mom and dad and see his family during visits. You know what I mean? So I do agree with Charleston White. That was fucked up that he skipped the county jail process. Smash that like button. Salute to everybody in the building. We ain't never seen a nigga get convicted, sentenced, and shipped off to prison in less than 24 hours, fam. That shit was crazy.
I cried for him, my nigga. Man, I cried for him, nigga. But nigga, I didn't know his daddy wasn't there. Jeff Metcalf said he was a coward because he wasn't there. Ain't nowhere in the world I can be seen with that man again standing, fighting for his boy. And he just abandoned that kid, man. I can understand his mama not being there to see it, but not him. I cried for 2 days, nigga, 2 days. I cried like a boy. I had time to practice my walk. I had time to shadow box before they sent me down. I didn't have time for nothing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Now he telling the truth about all this shit. As far as
his mind can't even prepare for this. Imagine your baby.
Salute to everybody.
Just graduated high school one day, and the next day he in hell. If he got to wait 2 to 3 years on appeal, he ain't gonna be the same kid. He gonna be a monster.
Who believe that?
If he got to wait 2 to 3 years, homie, if they can't go get him, hurry up and get him out, get him appeal bond, he ain't gonna be the same kid when he come back.
Who believe that? Who think Karmelo Anthony is finna turn into a goddamn monster down there? I mean, shanking niggas and shit. Okay, why did I say that? Okay, let me think of something else. Okay, I don't take that last part back. The shanking niggas and shit. Take that last part back, man. Yeah, take that last piece back. I ain't saying gonna be there shanking niggas and shit. But yeah, who thinks Karmelo Anthony is gonna be down there and he's gonna turn into a goddamn beast? Who think Karmelo Anthony take it down there and link up with the wrong YNs, the wrong young niggas, the wrong old niggas, the wrong OGs, the wrong gang members? Who think that, when he get to prison, man, he gonna change? He's young. He can be influenced very easy. He don't know where he at. Everybody in prison is scheming and scamming. Everybody is scheming. Prison can turn you into a fucking kill-arm show. Like I said, even the Muslim brothers that put their arm around you might, might wait for you to go to the shower and creep up on you. You know what I mean? Even the brothers that want to protect you and talking that God talk and that Muslim talk might still put 2 honey buns in a soup on your bed, and now you owe the nigga something. Prison is full of motherfucking snakes. Yeah, even when them old niggas might push him into the shower. Give me 1 second, gang.
Gay!
Because that shit was gay. But that's prison. And Karmelo Anthony got to go down there and learn how to survive down there at 19 years old. Y'all smash that like button if y'all rocking with me, gang.
No kid should be there. Now I heard people say, man, he's 19, man. That boy ain't like, man, that don't mean he's grown. So I raised $1 million.
Do y'all
they
believe
won
it?
150,000 off top.
He raised $1 million. Put a cap in the chat. This nigga cap. He said he won 150,000 up front. He said we raised a secret $1 million, man. I'm not saying he lying. I ain't gonna say what I ain't there. If he said me, I don't know who his donators was or what. I don't know if the daddy ever seen the $1 million. I'm sure he didn't. You know what I mean? So I don't know if the dad even don't really know if that's true or not for real. But who thinks Charleston White is capping when he say he raised $1 million? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe telling the truth. Maybe he was really invested into this situation and heard some things from his father that said, man, you know what, my nigga, I can't fuck with you no more, bro. You's a buster. Get your bitch ass on, fam. Yeah, get your whole ass on from around me, my nigga. Who thinks Charleston White is telling the truth about this? Who thinks Charleston White is capping? Let me know in the chat. You ain't truth or cap?
To retain an appeal lawyer, I put up 75 off the most I told. The first thing the dad said was, we need to start a GoFundMe, man. They shut the GoFundMe down. When he tried to get the GoFundMe, he called me. They shut the GoFundMe down. I said, shit, nigga, that's good. Yeah, nigga, all that big. Now we can show the world for us, by us, with us, of us, or against us. Now we can show the world we can take her on like they do theirs. Chud got $1 million. Derek Chauvin got everybody done something to it. They raised $1 million for him. Let me see if I can do it for you. What I told him. I think I can do it. I got you, nigga. Tell him I got it. Tell him I got him. When you talk to him, tell him I got it. You send him some books to read to keep his mind straight. He called me back and said, man, we didn't even have the medicine. I said, I got the $1 million. I got called from, man, some big name people. And I told them we're not doing no GoFundMe. We're not doing nothing publicly where we got to go. I don't beg nobody asking for nothing. The strongest man in the land. So nigga, I'm a strong. So I can't. So a lot of people don't want to do it publicly because they don't want to be it's too political. It's race, yeah. So they'll love to give in the dark. So I never came and said anything publicly. In less than 24 hours, I was calling him, saying, hey, we're gonna meet here to get a lawyer the money. We're gonna meet here to get the lawyers money. So I reached out to a pastor who's not a political pastor, but he has a non-denominational church. He has conservative friends. He has, he's connected and respected. So I said, Pastor, can we meet here? Do an interview with Say Cheese TV. The Say Cheese TV interview, I'm gonna put that $10,000 in his pocket. I'm putting that $10,000 in his pocket. I hit Vlad up. I hit some more people up. Sean Mike Kelly to get them some interviews. So
what?
I hit him Antoine down.
What? How y'all feel about that, man? Say Cheese TV. I'm not knocking Sean Cotton. Shout out to Sean Cotton, man. He doing his fucking thing over there. But in a situation like this, a murder case, this type of situation, do y'all think that's the proper places for them to go? Vlad and Say Cheese TV. Like, you think that's gonna help? Do you think anybody needs to see this? Don't see this? If you already raised the money and shit like that, what are we doing the interviews for? Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's get straight to it. It sounds like those are all the people where you do your interviews at. So it basically sounds like you don't get paid for those interviews, and you was promising to give them the money from the interviews. I thought you had raised $1 million. Like, why did you need to get the interviews to get the money from the interviews? I'm confused, Charleston. Right? Let me know, gang. Yeah. What the fuck are we doing dragging? If you don't want to drag Benjamin Crump in this or Black Lives Matter, you mean tell me you'll drag Vlad TV in this shit, though? No Benjamin Crump, no Black Lives Matter, but we'll bring Vlad TV and Say Cheese on board for this. Okay, all right, smash that like, but who thinks Charleston White is full of shit, man?
So I'm going to put them some initial cash in their pocket, at least 10 to 15, 20, right now. This lawyer money going directly to the lawyers. We're setting this up for Friday. I had a show in Cleveland, so I'm gonna leave Cleveland, come here, meet with them, and get everything set up. Somebody called and wanted to donate an additional $250,000 to $500,000. They called my agency, but they brought up Ben Crump. I don't want to do number 10 is what I said. So I named some names I didn't want to have nothing to do with.
No Ben Crump.
I don't want to have nothing to do with the NAACP. I don't have nothing to do with none of these crooks and hooks.
So Charleston White is let to be known that the NAACP is crooks. Benjamin Crump is a crook. Black Lives Matter is crooks. Who thinks Charleston White is a plant? Right. Who thinks this is a plant that's here to destroy? Yeah, I mean, our black leaders and shit, because anybody that can help or the people that the faces that we're used to seeing on the scene, he's saying that, these are some ambulance chasers. I don't fuck with them. I don't want nothing to do with the NAACP, Benjamin Crump, Black Lives Matter, nobody. You know what I mean? I think this nigga even said fuck Martin Luther King one day. Like who think Charleston White is a plant? I'm not saying he is. I'm asking y'all.
Because where was they last year? They saw this, nigga. They ignored it. I've been screaming this for a year. Now, all of a sudden, it's a new money involved. It's a new light involved. It's a new thing. I said, no, we can handle this in-house. And we all from Texas right here. We all know one another. We all work with children in this system here. He's new here. We can really help this guy. We can really help this guy. But if you guys come in with this race shit, man, y'all got Texas up. Y'all got Texas up. And when y'all file that first motion for a new trial, they're going to deny it, and that kid's going to do about 18 on that 35 now. My game was to change the narrative. I told her daddy, we not for to make it about race. The issue is about the prefrontal cortex, the lack of brain development at his age.
Do y'all think that matters? The prefrontal cortex. He always using that shit. He always talking about the prefrontal cortex. When is the system ever really gave a fuck about that when it comes to young black men? We've seen them lock young black men up at 17, 18, 19 for selling drugs, not even killing nobody. Do y'all think the system gives a fuck about your prefrontal cortex, the front of your brain, its development, and all that goofy ass scientific shit? Do you think they give a fuck about that? Like, when if they gave a fuck about your prefrontal cortex? Who cares? When have they ever told you, hey, you know what? That black man is under 25 years old. He's not developed yet. His brain is not fully developed. We got to give him another chance. When have they ever gave a fuck about that, Charleston White? Smash that like button, gang. We listen to Charleston White because He's the one who started this thing in the media. Like I said, we talking about the media. We finna go over to Nancy Grace in a minute. I'm finna check in with Jeff Metcalf in a goddamn minute because Nancy Grace was over there putting on a goddamn show earlier today. Charleston White is online. Like everybody's kind of going against the family now. Charleston White is online. You know, it's all in the media now. Charleston White is saying that the dad is a weak ass nigga. That if the dad would just follow his lead, they could have got Karmelo Anthony a brand new trial. But now he don't see it happening. The $1 million he raised, he took it back. We ain't no longer fucking with that nigga. I told all my donors to leave it alone. We gone. 75 bands. I'm keeping that. Fuck you, nigga. Your daddy's a bitch ass nigga, Karmelo. If you ever see this video, he said, just know that I stand with Jeff Metcalf. Your father is pussy. I said, God damn, nigga, is Charleston White a plant, or do y'all think this is the brother that was really trying to help, but the daddy was just weak? Smash that like button. Tell me how y'all feel in the chat, gang. If you watching from home, y'all, get on your phone and type in this chat right now and tell me how you feel. I want to hear from everybody.
The Supreme Court said those are factors to factor in. We worked on a Miller Brown ruling. How we got George Token him out. Eric Brown. So, man, the kids who had life without parole throughout the country, this has been the deciding factor of getting them home. Brain development, being impulsive. This was not intent. So, I told her dad that was Angle. Behind my back, before the meeting, he met with Pastor and asked Pastor, after we pay the lawyer, where's the rest of the money go? Who go handle the rest of the money?
Oh, shit.
Me, nigga. They giving it to me because they trust me. Why would I give my credibility to you? And they already suspect you've been doing it. He wanted to get the money and then separate from me.
Oh, is this a money thing? Who thinks this is a money thing? Who thinks Charleston White is really trying to get his hands on that milli? A milli. Who thinks Charleston White got mad because Carmelo Anthony's dad started asking about that $1 million? Like, when we pay for the legal team, who gets the rest? Who thinks Charleston White wanted the rest of the money? Who thinks Charleston White wanted to raise the $1 million and keep it and hit the palm of his hands and say where the money goes? And if we only spend, 400,000, 500,000, I'm going to keep the rest. Who thinks this is about money? Who thinks this comes down to the paper? Because Charleston White is saying now the daddy was trying to cut him out. What did you mean by he was trying to cut you out of the money? He didn't want you controlling the money. If you're going to give him the money and pay for the defense team and help his family out, you'd think that $1 million was for him. Not to just put in his hands, but for sure to say, let's pay for the legal team let's do everything we got to do with Karmelo for this month with this money. Everything, whether it's social media posts, paying for the legal team, whatever we got to do, paying for commercials, radio spots, whatever we got to do, put together marches. But it seemed like they both was kind of worried about where does the rest of the money that's left over from this $1 million, where does it go? Because Charleston White saying he in charge of that $1 million. It is they trust me with the $1 million, not you, nigga. And you was too busy worried about that $1 million and where the goddamn leftovers was going, you bitch ass nigga. That's my money, and I want it now. Smash that goddamn like, but gang, salute to everybody who think this shit is all suspicious, man.
He said, Unc, I need to move. We'll help you move. We'll help you move. We'll help you move, but then we ain't giving you the money to do it. We're not giving you the money to do it. He asked for help during the trial. I'm the one sent Dr. Candace up there. I'm the one that had Dr. Candace, can you go up to him and his family needs you? No protection. It's a white man out there threatening to kill the man, kill the boy. She said, I'm going to be up there next Thursday. I said, the trial will be over by then, I think, Doc. They rushing this pretty fast. She couldn't believe it. I'll still be going to say, no, they rushing it pretty fast.
Who think? Let me ask y'all this, gang. I want to know y'all true opinion. Now he's saying he was talking to Candace Matthews, the one with the cowboy hat on, who'll be going off and shit. Shout out to Candace Matthews, man. He's saying that he's talking to her. I noticed that at one point in time, Candace Matthews out of nowhere started dissing Dominique Alexander. And I was like, does she even know the full details about Dominique Alexander, what they're claiming he did and didn't do and this and that? I don't think she did, but I seen her jump on, the train of, fuck Dominique Alexander. And then I started to hear that Charleston White wasn't fucking with Dominique Alexander, that he don't like the nigga. So do y'all feel like these media personalities and people are coming together running plays and shit like that, just They just in the mix of this shit for the content. They just all kind of talking behind the scenes, talking about what they're going to do, what we're going to do online. We're going to do interviews and pop shit. Because all this shit leads to is these niggas doing a bunch of fucking interviews. Right. We ain't seen nobody do shit for Karmelo. We just seeing niggas doing interviews. Like, what the fuck is these interviews going to help? Why didn't you niggas come stand in front of that courtroom do no motherfucking interviews with me and Queen 88 and little Greg TV? Yeah. He out there with breast cancer, pink on and shit. Why didn't y'all come out there with me and little Greg TV and 88? Why weren't y'all in front of that courtroom? Think about if Charles White would have pulled up with the bullhorn. He would have stirred the crowd up. That would have been hard. I would have looked at Charles White like, okay, I see you, my nigga. I see you, my nigga. I would have got out of his way. I see you, OG. I see you. I see you. You the bigger name. Do your thing. Yeah, you the bigger name. Do your thing. But we didn't see that. We didn't see nobody. Nobody. I was, you know what I mean? The biggest names out there. I think I was the most familiar face out there. It is, yeah. I'm talking about as far as people in the crowd and shit like that. I think I was the most familiar. I was the biggest person out there for show. Like a face that everybody, that a lot of people recognized. So where was the rest of my motherfucking, where was my Texas leaders at, man? Where was everybody? Why was me and people from the Mo3 sector out there, you know what I mean, on the front line far as just, being there for black folks and seeing the outcome of this trial and just keeping y'all updated? And you know what I mean? Like, why wasn't Charleston White out there? He's from here, from the DFW area. He's from this area. This was home to that nigga. Why didn't he come home for this? We could have used you out there, brother. We could have used you out there, man. Smash that like button, gang.
Ask for this help, homie. Only to leave all of us hanging. As if we invaded. No, he asked for this. We felt like he was worthy of it because of the kid. Not that the kid need to be let go free, but when you look at all the facts, not the omitted facts. When you look at all the facts, then sit the facts to the side because the facts ain't the truth. That's why the prosecutor got facts. The defense attorney got facts, and each is presenting different facts as their truth. So let's look at all the facts. We'll analyze the facts, and we realize that facts are not the truth. Why? What's the truth? Karmelo never got up there. Hunter never got up there. And every kid that was up there never got up there to be cross-examined from their original statements to the police. Not what they're saying today, but the original statements. And when you look at the original statements, you will see everybody up there, including the coaches in law enforcement, change their statements. Perjury.
Do y'all feel like Charles White got a point right there? It is, you know what I mean? Do y'all think he got a point, man? Like, that just makes you look at Toby Shook, man, and Mike Howard and say, man, what's going on, man? Like I said, it's not about whether Carmelo Anthony was how you feel about whether he was right or wrong. It's about the fact that his defense team did not get up there and do shit for this nigga at all, bro. No cross-examinations. And the dad said he had a problem with that. Carmelo's dad, Drew Anthony, said he was even wondering why the fuck is his attorneys not crossing none of these witnesses? Their stories are inconsistent. They're changing up, man. They're not the same as the original statements. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is going on, man? But the jury, they heard from the witnesses and they seen a tape. And you know what I mean? Like, they heard from the police officers and shit like that. How can Karmelo beat this gang if everybody in the courtroom is saying what they saying and nobody was challenging that shit? Or how can he even get a lesser sentence? Let's say he don't beat it. Let's say he got manslaughter still. What was his chances if his goddamn defense team wasn't going to cross shit? Because I would have been there crossing shit like Tim Hardaway, my nigga. Yeah, like Allen Iverson, nigga. Nigga like Kyrie Irving. I would have been there crossing shit, nigga. White Chocolate, Jason Williams. I would have been in there crossing shit. I would have had all them white kids statements and shit. Not even just white kids, all that little, especially Eddie, motherfucker. We would have told Eddie ass up even more than he would, even better than they did him. We would have had all kind of shit on Eddie. We would have set Eddie up before the trial, man. I would have had Eddie. They said that was Carmelo's girl cousin or some shit like that. I would have had her call that nigga on three-way, man. We would have set Eddie motherfucking ass. We would have showed up with a recording on Eddie. We would have been playing dirty to get these kids to admit what the fuck really happened, man. If that was the case, if they were lying, because I wasn't there. I didn't hear their testimonies. You dig? So yeah. They say they call him Backdoor Eddie. That's what they say they called in there. Smash that like button, gang. We finna go over to goddamn Nancy Grace in a minute, man, because she was acting a goddamn fool earlier.
I studied law. I went to Texas Western University. Man, I could be one of the best lawyers after the job. I was gonna be a bad motherfucker. But I became a youth advocate.
Attorney White.
Well, I want to be a youth advocate. I want to be Mr. White to the children. And now I'm on. I realized that attorneys really can't help. They can only maybe save the situation. I really wanted to be able to help youth. And how do you help youth? You got crime intervention, and then you got crime prevention. Lawyers are crime intervention. I want to be crime prevention, where I prevent our kids from going and needing lawyers. Meaning they never get in trouble.
Good luck, nigga. Good luck, nigga. Well, look who you become online now, man. You was an activist and shit. Charleston White used to stand outside and bother the prostitutes in his neighborhood in Fort Worth over there. He would tell them, get away from them goddamn kids by that school bus. Get y'all pussy selling that. I'm calling the police. Charleston White used to be outside trying to prevent crime. I'm not gonna lie to you. But he'd say people wasn't fucking with him. Everybody thought he was crazy. They used to call me Crazy Joe, but then they call me Batman. He said they thought he was crazy, man. So Charleston White turned into the nigga he is today. He's not stopping shit today, man. You know what I mean? He do say a lot of real shit. We can't knock Charleston White like he don't say real shit from time to time, and he ain't a smart dude when it comes to certain situations. But with this Karmelo Anthony situation, we all feel like it's kind of like some cloud chasing shit, homie. We hear you and we hear what the fuck you're saying, bro. Trust me, I understand everything you're saying, my brother. But to take this shit to the internet, to even talk to Drew Anthony on a recorded phone call that you was filming on a live stream, that right there that says content, my nigga. Attention, fam. Views, fam. Just, you know what I mean? Attaching myself to the situation now that it's over and done with. Where the fuck was you at during the trial, bro? Not saying anything that happened on the outside of that courtroom could have affected what went on inside the courtroom, but nigga, you could have spoke to the news. You could have been out there talking to the people. You could have been talking to the youth and the youngsters out there. Where are these niggas at when it matters? We see niggas getting paid to do interviews and shit. That's all, like I said, all these niggas do these days, do interviews. That's what niggas think making a change is getting paid to do an interview. Sound like niggas trying to pay the rent to me. Yeah, I don't take nobody serious no more. I think I'm the realest nigga online. I think everybody else just playing in y'all face, man. I think everybody got a character. I get to be this nigga on and offline. That's the good part about me. I'm not a character. This is just who the fuck. I'm just Sko. I'm not a character. It is. I speak from the heart and tell my truth and shit. I'm not a character. Everybody else online, every blogger y'all name is a character. When you see them in real life, they not like that no more. I'm the same nigga, man. I'm chill. I'm blowed. And I want to break down some shit. Let's chop it up, gang. Let's do this. Yeah, I don't have to be a character. I don't have to turn it on and off, man. I get to be myself. And yeah, I mean, smash that like button, gang. Salute to everybody in the goddamn building, man. Jeff Metcalf spoke out again today, man. He went somewhere where y'all knew for a fact, man. Y'all knew when this nigga showed up over here, gang. It was going down. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. What the fuck is going on? Don't do this shit to me, gang. All right, there we go. Hold on. Smash. I like the gas up too, man. I smell some trash burning. Man. But Jeff Metcalf, man, he went to speak with your girl, man. Your girl, Nancy Grace, man. And when I talk about the media putting it on extra thick, man, and making shit worse and throwing fuel on the fire, man. And you know, Nancy Grace is the queen of that kind of shit, man. Is the queen of that kind of shit. I don't know, is Nancy Grace racist? I don't know. I done seen her talk about different topics and shit like that sometimes, man. I bet she come off, she look like a racist ass bitch. She got a racist white woman face. She look like a Karen for sure. She's like the queen of Karens, the final boss of Karens. Yeah, Nancy Grace like the final bosses of Karens. Is the bitch racist? Because, man, she most definitely landed on extra thick, man.
Punctured his heart, but was so
Smash
brutal,
button,
so vicious. It went all the way into
he back in the building.
Austin's bone in his chest. There was no way he could survive, even though his twin brother.
She got this nigga finna cry.
Tried and tried there.
Look, she trying her best to make to make Jeff Metcalf cry right now, fam. She's trying her best. Yeah. She trying to lay it on thick, man. I mean, watch the say, check out Nancy Grace on this shit, fam.
In the rain, under that tent to save Austin's life. On that body cam, you can hear the twin screaming, praying, screaming all at once, trying to save his brother's life. And somehow you're getting death threats. Explain.
I wish I had an explanation for it. I really don't understand.
Earlier today.
I mean, I understand people can be upset about the verdict and it didn't go the way they wanted to, but it was a fair trial, and now they're claiming it's not. And I mean, I understand they're going to look for any avenue. They hope and pray that they could get an appeal. I understand it's due process. They're entitled to it. I really don't. I think the judge did a good job of keeping everything under control and in order, and all procedures were followed correctly. So, they're entitled to an appeal. I honestly don't think it will be granted, but that's.
Do y'all think Jeff Metcalf knows some shit that we don't know? Jeff Metcalf just said, yeah, they can keep trying for that motherfucking appeal. You niggas keep trying. But yeah. And like I said, I understand Jeff Metcalf's son was killed, man. Jeff Metcalf, of course, he's angry. Of course, he's pissed off, man. His son was murdered, man. Of course, Jeff Metcalf finna pop his shit and let it be known. We seen that racist ass rant he went on. Like, yeah, you already didn't like, you went too fond of niggas already. And you damn sure let it be known. But yeah. As of right now, yeah, my eyes, this white boy got all the rights to go on a rant against niggas because his son died to the hands of a black man. We know damn well any white person gonna go off. Let a Mexican kill somebody in my goddamn family. Nigga, I'm not fucking with the essays no more. Tell you that right now, my nigga. Knocking out every goddamn vato I see, my nigga, for a while, fam. Knocking out every essay I see. Just that, that's just me. I think if a white person killed somebody in your family, and I think you'll be looking at white people crazy now. Like, nigga, what the fuck that white boy say? White boy ain't said shit. White boy looking straight ahead. Nigga, what you say, nigga? Bitch ass white cracker. Yeah, man. I'm keeping 1,000, man. Any race that harms somebody in my family, I'm not fucking with them niggas no more. Even if it's my own kind. Let a nigga do something to one of my kids and shit like that, man. Oh, man, bro. Bro. I'm just like every nigga in this chat. I will knock every nigga in this chat the fuck out, my nigga. You feel me? Like, I'm being dead ass serious, bro. It is like for real, bro. I'm being serious, man. I'm looking for a reason to be mad at the world. I see they got them goddamn Metcalf packs out there. I see somebody say smoking that Metcalf. I seen they got them goddamn Austin Metcalf packs, man. I'm talking about all kind of flavors and shit, man. I'm talking about all kind of yummy flavors and shit, man. Exotics and shit. I'm talking about crystals on the bud and shit, nigga. I bet that shit smell good. I mean, I'm not saying like that. I'm not saying I'm trying to smoke it. I'm just saying, like, I've seen some photos of it, and take the name off of it. I'm talking about the marijuana, not the situation about Austin. I'm not making fun of Austin or shit. But I've seen where online niggas are selling that Austin Metcalf. I said, what the fuck is going on, bro? I said, man, the internet and the media is tripping like a motherfucker, fam. Yeah, bro, they got them Austin Metcalf packs online right now, man. The shit looks, I ain't gonna lie, the shit look crazy. But that's what's going on with this media right now, man. Back to Jeff Metcalf. He went on Nancy Grace. You know, Nancy Grace gonna let a nigga get his shit off.
The way the system works. And the system also works by being convicted of murder also. So.
But that's important, Mr. Metcalf.
I'm sorry,
You stated convicted of murder. He was not convicted of manslaughter. He was not convicted of involuntary manslaughter. The jury knew about those possibilities. He was convicted in first-degree murder. And I want to clarify something that we have heard over and over and over, that this was an all-white jury. It was not. That is correct. A lie. There were Asian jurors. There were, I believe, this off the top of my head, 3 Hispanic jurors. There were jurors that were from Middle East descent.
Yes.
I mean, those are not white jurors. This jury pool, and I'm referring to the petit jury, not the pool of 200 that you bring in to strike the jury. The petit jury is the 12 jurors and the alternates. In the petit jury, there were Hispanics, Asians, and people of Middle Eastern descent. So why is it just so convenient for people to say it was an all-white jury, it wasn't fair? That is not true.
They need a narrative to spin. I mean, they're hanging on for dear life at the end of the rope.
Is that what black people out here doing, gang? Talk to me, gang. Fuck the bullshit tonight, gang. Let's be honest, man. Is that what black people out here doing, man? Is black people trying to hang on to anything, man? The jail, it was all white jury. No, it wasn't. It wasn't no black people on it. But to us, that's all white. It is. That's all white. Do you feel like that because Karmelo Anthony is black? You know what I mean? 'Cause I asked a few people yesterday. I said, "Hey, are you only rooting for Melo because he's black?" And some niggas in the jail were like, "Hell yeah, nigga, fuck that. I'm standing with my people. Nigga, I don't give a fuck what you say, nigga. I don't give a fuck how it went down. Nigga, he black. Shit, they gonna stand with theirs." Do y'all think that, you know what I mean, that black people out here just looking for anything to grasp on to about this case? Do y'all feel like, man, Sco, that is clean cut murder on school, at a school event? He stabbed the boy in the chest, man. He shouldn't have pulled the weapon out. The boy was trying to fight him. He should have fought back, bro. Like, you can't kill nobody, bro. Anybody going to jail. Or do y'all feel like, nah, from what we heard, it was self-defense. And we've seen several cases where white people have got off from self-defense, stand your ground. You feel me? Yeah, George Zimmerman, that famous stand your ground shit. Do y'all think, nah, bro, Karmelo Anthony was railroaded. He most definitely had a shot at self-defense, but the system was already against him. They already had, I mean, they couldn't have this look for the city of Frisco, not for Collin County, man. We can't let a white boy get killed at a school event during a track meet and expect for people to still want to live here in this city, to expect the economy to still blossom and bloom in the city of Frisco. If y'all don't know about Frisco or McKinney or Collin County, it's always cranes in the air, nigga. Oh, yeah, in Frisco, they always spending some money over there. They always building some shit. Shout out to the colony. Shout out to Frisco. Oh, yeah, if you got some paper, man, you're going to be in the colony in Frisco. Yeah. You're going to be in the colony. When y'all come to Dallas, Texas, those are some of the nice areas that's being, that they still building on and they add a lot of shit. Is Frisco, the colony, man. So do y'all think they was going to allow that? I think that the city of Frisco, Collin County, they feel like, man, nigga, hell no, this going to fuck everything up, bro. If we let this kid walk on this is going to fuck up the city, man. People going to start thinking this is a goddamn hood or some shit like that. We have to set an example on his black ass. Ain't no way, man. This will fuck up the city, man. This will fuck up the county, man. Who believe that, gang? Smash that like button, gang. King Mike said, there's a case where a white man lit a black family reunion and they charged him with aggravated. So, yeah, I did see that, man. I seen that shit. What the fuck? I didn't even speak on that. You know what I mean? But I seen that shit, King Mike. Shout out to King Mike, man. Y'all smash that like button, gang. How do y'all feel about this game? Do y'all feel like this was self-defense, or do y'all feel like, hey, Sco, it was murder, fam? Talk to me, gang. Some of y'all be changing y'all answers. A few of y'all got y'all niggas. I was looking at the chats over the last few shows, and I caught a few of you niggas and you women changing y'all goddamn answer, going back and forth. One day you saying anything. So, man, make up your goddamn mind, gang. Smash that like, but man, back to Jeff Metcalf.
And they're running out of time, and they're running out of things to say, and they're desperate.
I was stunned. I don't know if you were, Mr. Metcalf, when the defense did not put the defendant on the stand, because in every self-defense case I have ever prosecuted or investigated, you really have to hear from the defendant. You have to hear their side. Nobody can. Self-defense is when you, the defendant, are in immediate fear of serious physical bodily harm or death. Immediate fear that you're going to die.
You know what? When I say I agree with her on the part about you know what I mean, about I don't agree with her with shit now. I think about it. Yeah. I don't, you know what I mean? Yeah, and then I think about I'm thinking over. Let me think. Hold on. Let me one more time. Hold on.
Self-defense is when the defense did not put the defendant on the stand.
I don't know.
Because
Do I agree with that? I don't know. Do I agree with that, man? It's hard, gang. Y'all can kill me either way I go with it, man. Should they have put Carmelo Anthony on the stand? Yes or no? That's where I'm fucked up at. You know what I mean? Should they have put Carmelo Anthony on the stand? Drew Anthony, Carmelo's father, said he wanted Mike Howard, Carmelo Anthony's attorney, to put him on the stand, man. Do you think it would have been better if we could have just heard from Carmelo? Because we heard from so many. And look, I say that because of this. Think about it. I say that to say this. It was so many kids that took the stand. You feel me? It was so many other students that took the stand, including Eddie. Do y'all think it would have been good if Carmelo would have got there himself and explained his relationship with Eddie and explained why he was really sitting over there and explain what was going on? You know, the interaction, the verbiage between him and Austin Metcalf and Hunter. Do y'all think that we should have heard from Carmelo Anthony? Like I said, all the other teenagers are testifying. Should he have took the stand and said, no, let me tell you my version of how this thing happened? Because remember, he's going to get cross-examined. I mean, that cross-examination could be a motherfucker, man. They said, what's his name? Worski? They said that prosecution ain't no motherfucking joke. He lived to put a nigga in jail. And you did like that cross-examination could have been deadly. But if Carmelo would have just told his truth, maybe he could have, you know what I mean? Maybe he could have survived the cross-examination. But I gotta say this, gang. Carmelo and I you know what? Yeah, I say it, gang. Carmelo Anthony should have took the stand. Because I think his statement of what his story about what happened. I think his version of what happened would have at least stuck in the jury's mind. They could at least finally heard from him and what he say happened, how he say it happened, and you know what I mean, how passionate he was, or how he held himself up on the stand, or you know what I mean, his delivery, his voice, his icon. I think that, you know what I mean, that Carmelo should have went there and told his truth, man, only because so many other teenagers testified. So now it's a trial where it's kind of like these kids' story at your school against yours. So yeah, I think Carmelo Anthony should have testified. Mike Howard and Toby Shook, his defense team, they might be working with the other side.
In every self-defense
they might be
case
working
I
with the
have
other side.
ever prosecuted
Think about
or
that. Listen to Nancy
investigated,
Grace right now.
you really have to hear from the defendant.
Listen to
You
Nancy
have
Grace.
to hear their side. Nobody can. Self-defense is when you, the defendant, are in immediate fear of serious physical, bodily harm or death. Immediate fear that you're going to die. Who else can describe your immediate fear other than you? Nobody. That said, he chose to take the Fifth Amendment. He did not testify. We can only wonder why. But, well, I've definitely put the cart before the horse. Let's start at the beginning. I want to start with where you were and what happened the day that Austin.
Let me see him
the gurney. I can remember it clear as day that Austin was stabbed at Kirkendall Stadium. It took me about 4 minutes to get there. I live very close to Kirkendall Stadium. I was able to get there before, when they were putting Austin on the gurney. And that's when I saw his face and saw him and saw the blood. And when I saw his face, I've seen death before, and I knew he was gone. And that image will probably never be gone out of my head. As soon as I was screaming at the EMTs, what hospital? Once I found that out, I just turned into what I call survival instinct mode. And I went into, okay, where's Hunter? I need to find Hunter. And so I went to Hunter. He was hysterical. I just tried to calm him down enough to where, we prayed together. I said, let's get in the car. I need to get you. Let's go to the hospital. We drove to the hospital. We're praying all along. I didn't really want to tell him what he already knew himself. When I saw the doctors walk in, which just tears me apart for them. And no one says, yes, I'm a victim, but realistically, all these other kids who saw this and have to live with it for the rest of their life, they're victims too. And the ripple effect through his friends, through our family, it affects everyone, not just my family and the Anthony family. And it's been really hard, especially being under the gag order for so long. While I just had to sit by and watch everyone trash my son and my family and spread lies and mistruths. And to this day, there's a certain part of people in the society that they can't accept the verdict.
Oh, okay. He talking that shit. He popping his shit. They go, yeah, he getting on this shit. Yeah. He getting on this shit. Natasha Vaughn, what's good, gang? Shout out to Natasha Vaughn, man. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. He getting loose. Yeah. He getting loose. That nigga warming up. He lost his son, man. Yeah, I'm a father. I'm a dad, man. It is. So when I look at Austin, Jeff Metcalf, and Drew Anthony, I feel like, damn, that's fucked up, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be in either one of y'all's shoes, bro. But especially not, Jeff Metcalf's shoes. You feel me? Yeah. Hey, I'm a compassionate father, man. I mean, I'm most definitely a dad first, man. So when I look at Jeff Metcalf, I say, damn, bro. You know what I mean? It's sad, man. Rest in peace to your son. When I look at Karmelo Anthony, dad, I'm like, damn, bro. I know you in the bed trembling at night, crying and shit, bro. Both dads and shit. These two niggas in the bed at night trembling, crying, man. Two grown ass niggas in bed late night trembling, nigga, crying and shit, nigga, snot all over the pillow and shit, nigga. Let's be real. These are two men who at night they lay there by themselves and just think about their sons, man. Then just think about, man, God damn, what could I have done different? What could I have said different, man? What? God damn, I don't believe this shit, bro. I got a son, man. Yeah, I got a son. You feel me? I got one son. It is, as far as I know. I hit a few chicks back in the 90s. It was a few chicks in the 90s there. Let me see, smash that light, but yeah. So at the end of the night, gang, you got to feel some kind of way, man. You know what I mean? Like, you got to understand. You got to understand Jeff Metcalf, man. You feel me? Like I said, you don't got to agree with him. Think about that. Yeah, think about what I'm telling you right now. You don't have to agree with Jeff Metcalf and what he's saying, him being a racist and all the shit he say online. You don't got to agree with him. You don't got to agree with him out this, but you got to say, damn, bro. Picture if I lost one of my kids, man. Damn, that's crazy, man. No matter how it go down. Your child could be somebody out there getting in trouble. And you can know your son out there breaking in houses and shit. Your son out there getting into all kind of trouble, gang banging, breaking in cribs, robbing niggas, selling dope, attacking folks. But the day you hear he got murdered, you're going to be sad. He was a good kid. I know he in heaven looking down on me. I know he in heaven. We miss you, King Von. So what I'm saying is we all just gonna ride for our kids. So you don't gotta agree with them, but you most definitely gotta say, yeah, man, for sure. I feel that shit. Yeah. Come on, man. Yeah. Y'all kids be the worst bastard on the street, nigga. I'm talking about, nigga. Yeah, come on. Smash that like button, gang. Salute to everybody. But some of y'all in the chat said, man, fuck Jeff. We don't feel nothing for that nigga. God damn, Chad. God damn.
They can't accept the truth that was presented at trial. Those were the facts. They weren't opinions. They weren't some made up crap. It was presented and the jury made a decision based on the evidence. But you're right. for a defendant not to testify in a self-defense case, it raised huge questions just for me.
Come on, man.
I mean, if I was accused of something, yes, I would want to get up there and sing my song and tell him this is
no, see, I don't like what Jeff Metcalf just did there. You tricked me, you white son of a bitch. You just tricked me right there, man. I thought you was going to say, man, that defense team really fucked that young man over. He was like, well, he kind of started going towards the fact that maybe he was guilty or maybe he didn't want to talk because he knew it. But yeah, I thought, yeah, okay. Yeah. I think that Karmelo should have spoke because, you know what I mean? Tell your story, fam. Like I said, tell your story. Tell your story, man. Do not let other kids at your school tell what happened. These might be friends of Austin and Hunter. It sounds like all their friends were around. I'm not saying they lying. I wasn't there. But how fair is it that all the witnesses go to them niggas' school 9 times out of 10? I'm sure it was other kids and places, but I'm sure the people that were up close that could hear it the best were the kids in the 10 or near the 10 or, you know what I mean? All, I mean, that same area. So, yeah, Karmelo was, you know what I mean? They say that the prosecution called, what, 21 witnesses? 21 goddamn witnesses, 2.5 goddamn days. Karmelo team gets up there and called, what, 6 witnesses, 5 or 6 witnesses? Which one was the police officer who just wanted to come and testify that Eddie did not have a video on his phone? Yeah, Eddie did not have shit on his phone. He was pretending to record some shit, but there was no video on Eddie's phone. I was like, come on, man. Something ain't right, gang. It's some shit on the floor. It's some shit on the floor, man. Yeah. I'm not saying that Karmelo should have just, you know what I mean, or Carmelo's team just, you know, should have threw 1 million people on the stand, but come on, man. Yeah. Come on, man. Yeah. Come on, man. That's all y'all had? Oh, man. Come on, man. Yeah, I think Toby Shook and Mike Howard need to be investigated. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I think Toby Shook and Mike Howard need to be investigated. I would love to interview them. I would love to interview Mike Howard, bro. I would love. He's gonna run from that. He would never come sit down with me, I'm sure. But I would love to just talk to Mike Howard one-on-one, bro. I just want to bump into that nigga in Walmart somewhere, bro, and just sneak and start recording with the phone. Just ask him, man, what the fuck was y'all doing, bro? Why didn't put nobody else on the stand, bro? Why didn't let them testify? It took y'all a year. Nigga, that's all y'all had? Come on, bro. What the fuck was no epilepsy? No, nothing. God damn, bro.
Exactly what happened. This is what I was thinking, and this is what I did. For him not to even try to tell his side of the story tells me, or lets me form my own opinion about.
Well, what it tells me, Mr. Metcalf, is that
shout out to Tiffany.
He could not survive cross-examination
the membership
on his story. That his lawyers thought it would be too dangerous and too damaging to put him on the stand. That is why defendants typically don't take the stand.
Do y'all feel like, look, tell me this, gang. Shout out to Tiffany. She gifted one of you bastards a membership. Shout out to Tiffany. And shout out to everybody that gift membership, gang. Y'all know you can give people a membership, man. Yeah. Turn somebody green, man. You know, if you see somebody in the chat, you like them, you rock with them. Hell, turn them green, man. Show them some love, goddamn it. Show them some love. At the end of the day, man, we speaking about the media right now. And y'all can see the media, man. This is the type of shit that's being said. But it's going down everywhere, man, because y'all know I got to check in with my boy Quanell X in a minute, man. I got to check in with Quanell X, man. Yeah, Nancy Grace, man, she landed on thick.
Lets me form my own opinion.
She's landed on thick, man.
Well, what it tells me, Mr. Metcalf, is that
somebody else a membership.
He could not survive cross-examination on his story. That his lawyers thought it would be too dangerous and too damaging to put him on the stand. That is why defendants typically don't take the stand.
Wow.
Because they cannot survive cross-examination or their story will unravel.
Wow. Y'all smashed the light button, gang.
For instance, if you did not intend to do a crime, why did you take a knife? And the knife has been greatly belittled in the press. The knife has been referred to as, hey, it's not even a deadly weapon. It's 1 inch. No, it's not. It's just a little shorter than the K-bar knife used in the Brian Kohberger slaughter. Look, I want to see it again, please. That is a deadly weapon. I mean, the law is that whatever causes a crime, whatever causes a murder is a deadly weapon. It can be a car, it can be fists, it can be feet, it can be anything, a baseball bat, that results in a death. That is a deadly weapon. So I don't know why people are trying to minimize this. I think I know why, Mr. Metcalf, because the fact that you take, as you and I have discussed many times, obviously off air, my son plays soccer and my son did track,
Oh, wow.
basketball, you name it. He's never taken a knife to a track meet. Why did Karmelo Anthony take a knife to a track meet
last year?
That question only he can answer, and I guess we'll never know. I need to give credit where credit's due.
I'm gonna say this, y'all. I'm gonna say it one last fucking time. Karmelo Anthony had a knife with him in a track meet because that's the type of shit boys have sometimes, man. Growing up, I had a knife. Growing up, I had some brass knuckles. Growing up, I even think at one point in time, I used to have like a little screwdriver in my backpack. You know what I'm talking about? And that was for hitting licks, my nigga. If you go to work and I don't go to school that day, I will be in your living room, nigga. I will be out in your bedroom, going through your closet, rummaging through all your shit, fam. That's how I was living back then. That's just how I was living. You feel me? But not Karmelo Anthony. Good kid. You know what I mean? They say straight A student, captain of the team, man. No, not a kid, not a dangerous kid at all, man. Not a kid getting in trouble, man. He just had a knife because he just had a knife. It was just something he had. Probably ordered it offline. Maybe his dad gave it to him as a gift. It came with a set of some shit. I mean, he was 17 years old. Do the boy go fishing every now and then? We don't know. I mean, a knife is just a goddamn knife, man. He didn't show up looking for no smoke with that knife. Any nigga that carry a knife around because he got smoke with niggas. Come on, fam. Any nigga that carry a knife around because he got smoke with niggas, bro. I mean, he gonna be there put some work in before. This nigga have a history, fam. Nigga got a blade on him and shit. There's some smoke going on and shit. They got a gun or a knife and shit. He got beef with niggas and shit. That's how he rocking and shit. He waiting on smoke today. This nigga wasn't no shit, man. He just had a knife because he just had a knife. I don't think he came up there. Remember, they proved that he did not know Austin or Hunter. They proved he didn't even know them. Yeah. Okay. I see some motherfuckers in my chat talking some shit right now. Let's turn this bitch on. Let me see who's who. Pop, I like that, man. Y'all pop your shit, gang. I fuck with it, gang. Trust me, I wouldn't want to no other kind of way. Did Karmelo bring that knife to the track to start some shit? Yes or no in my chat right now, gang. Talk to me, gang. Who thinks Karmelo had some shit going on or something on his mind? He brought that knife for a reason. Did Karmelo bring that knife to the track meet behind some kind of bullshit or with bad intentions? Yes or no in my chat? Talk to me, gang. Yes or no? He had some kind of bad intentions. Something was going through his mind. He was thinking something negative. Talk to me, gang. Come on, Gary. Talk to me. Look, don't be shy either, gang. Don't worry about saying the right shit or saying what you think people want you to say or trying to fit in with the crowd and shit. Your opinion don't mean shit over here if you're trying to fit in with the crowd, nigga. That means you's a buster. I'm talking to ladies and gentlemen. You's a buster if you're trying to say what you think everybody else wants you to say. Say how you feel. Yeah. Come on now. We only get one time at this, gang. When it comes to different topics and shit, man. Tell me how you feel about this situation. Talk to me. Who think he came there? Look, I'm gonna say this, gang. Look, I'm being serious. I'm giving y'all some real game right now, fam. You did. I do not think look, to everybody who feel like yes, he came there, or even if you feel like yes, he's guilty. You know what I mean? You can say, I want to say this, you can say if you want to that he's guilty. You can say, hey, Sco, I don't give a fuck what nobody say, Sco. If you stab somebody at school, bro, over a fight, you going to prison. Anybody's going to jail. That ain't gonna look right. You can say that if you want to. That can be your opinion. But to say he brought that knife on purpose, when we know for a fact he didn't even know these kids, never met them a day in his fucking life, that don't make sense. I don't. That's some shit you need to throw out. You got that part wrong. I don't think this boy knew these kids. I don't think that, unless they're gonna tell us he had beef with somebody else. Did Karmelo Anthony have some more trouble going on in school? Yes or no? Did we hear about prior stories or his background? He got, has there been some trouble? Is his shit kind of shaky with this kid? Are they just painting him out to be a good kid in the black community, but in real life he had some shit going on? He wasn't that straight A student, captain of the football team. He had some shit going. He was involved in a few things. It is. Let me know in the chat right now, gang. Smash that like button, man. Let me get up out of here. Y'all want to see a debate, man. It is. I know I was waiting to meet my dog, Quanell X, man. I didn't get a chance to meet him, man. because he didn't show up with Candace Matthews, man. This nigga was supposed to have been down there, man. Cornell X, you know what I mean? Yeah, big muscle head ass nigga. He looked like a nigga been in the penitentiary, man. Yeah. That nigga, like, he get drunk, man, and start knocking niggas the fuck out, man. Shout out to Cornell X, man. This nigga here, man, I thought he was going to come to Dallas. I thought he was coming to the McKinney Courthouse, but I guess he couldn't make it. He had prior engagements and shit like that. So Candace Matthews came to here. We didn't get a chance to see him, but he spoke on the Karmelo Anthony situation. He was pretty heated and upset about it. I thought I was going to see him down here, man. After the courtroom, I was like, I know Cornell X going to pop up, man. I know I'm going to see this nigga, fam. I'm going to have my bow tie on and shit, nigga. I'm a Muslim, nigga. I mean, I'm going out here. I'm a Muslim. I meet this nigga. I'm turning full Muslim, fam. That's my nigga, fam. Yeah, they're going to catch me eating a goddamn pork chop and some macaroni and cheese later on that night, nigga. They're like, nigga, you out there. Nigga. They going to catch me, nigga. They going to catch me eating some bacon and eggs the next day, nigga. I'm out there. Nigga, you are out. You are out this bitch, nigga. Yeah, get your ass. You are not a Muslim, nigga. Smash that goddamn like button, man. Smash that like button, gang. Salute to everybody, bit of gang. I seen where, you know, we remember we used to watch these about a year ago, man. I forgot. Matter of fact, it was about this situation. I think these were one of the topics we seen these two talk about back in the day, but it was about a lot of different topics we seen these two debate on. But let me see if Cornell X still got it, man. Let me see if he still got it, man. Because they finna talk about the Karmelo Anthony situation, and this brother was very tuned in. So let's see exactly what's going on here, gang.
Opinions and his facts in the case, as presented to the jury that found Karmelo Anthony guilty.
Let's see what's going on here. Let's see your boy hold his own, man. What, baby?
Never
let's see what this about.
Had a chance at a fair trial. Let's be crystal clear about something. The murder took place in one county, but then it was moved to another.
Mr. T, salute.
You understand? So if the murder takes place in this county, right or wrong, you're a criminal defense attorney, that's where the trial takes place, right or wrong. But it was moved to another county, but a change of venue had not even been filed.
I remember I broke that down to y'all yesterday, gang. I broke this down to y'all yesterday, gang. I broke this down because people were wondering, like, how did this happen here, but it went to a different venue? Now, I mean, it went to a different county. That's not what happened. You know what I mean? But this is how they spin. Like I said, Frisco, I believe half of Frisco is Denton County, half of Frisco is Collin County. So that's something I didn't even know. I thought Frisco was just Collin County. I didn't even know they had nothing to do with Denton County. I didn't think if I got locked up in Frisco, they'd be taking me to Denton County. I didn't even think that. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's like Louisville and shit like that's like, you know what I mean? That's more Denton County. So but it turns out that people thought it was like they switched up. That's not what happened, gang. They actually say that, you know what I mean? They could have spun it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying they just created that, like, oh, it just became half Denton and half Collin County. You know, it's been like that, but that was the reason why they kind of, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's why it ended up in Collin County. Smash that like button. Salute to everybody in the building. I always thought it was just Collin County. Some people are saying now that no, Frisco is Denton County.
By either side. So what was the justification of transferring it to a whole nother county when a change of venue request had not been made by either side? Secondly, Karmelo Anthony was found guilty by an all-white jury. And I've said this before Karmelo Anthony was found guilty in this case.
That's not true, gang. That's not true. It was not. My nigga ain't cooking yet, man. He ain't started cooking yet. You know what I'm talking about? He finna crank this bitch up. Don't get it fucked up. This is my nigga right here, man. Cornell X, man, nigga, yeah. It is musclehead ass nigga, man. Yeah. Penitentiary ass nigga, man. I fuck with this nigga right here, man. It's my dog right here, man. I thought I was gonna get the chance to meet the brother, man. You know what I mean? Put the brother on the show, on the platform. You know, my nigga. You know what I mean? I probably gonna join the Muslims. I probably gonna join the Muslims. I'll probably join the Nation of Islam. Yeah, I'm probably gonna join the Nation. Yeah, I'll probably go ahead and join the Nation. But either way, yeah, it was not an all-white jury, y'all. It was a couple of minorities. I think it was some Mexicans, a Chinese man, some Indians. But like I said, when we hear there's no black people on a jury, we feel like shit is all white. So I see why people are saying that, but it wasn't just all white faces over there. Kinda, but not. Yeah, smash that like button. Salute to everybody in the building, gang.
Could you imagine in America a white man charged with killing a black man in a criminal court, and the white man has a black judge, black prosecutors, an all-black jury, would you say that's fair? Hell no. The prosecutor intentionally, on purpose, struck those black jurors from the jury pool on purpose.
Now think about it. These are 3 educators they said they struck. They said they struck 3 black teachers. You know, what makes y'all think that just because they black, this is what look, this is my thing where I disagree with everybody on this game. I don't like how everybody keeps saying they didn't put no black people on the jury. Y'all, I see a lot of black people online saying Karmelo Anthony ass is wrong. He can be locked the fuck up. You niggas look crazy online right now. And if these was black teachers that work for the school system, for the ISD and shit like that, that shit maybe would have touched their heart for real if that boy died like that. Like putting them black teachers on the jury didn't mean shit. You niggas are crazy. You niggas are crazy, man. Black people, come on, man. Don't think all black people, just because they black, that don't mean shit. Them black teachers could have been dangerous to this case. They could have jumped on that bitch and off the rip there. The whole Austin Metcalfs pulled on their heartstring. That don't mean because they black. Stop thinking that black people gonna just ride, all black people just riding with this shit, gang. We see a lot of black people online saying, nah, we disagree with what black people doing and saying online and going against the, you know what I mean? So y'all keep saying, oh, no black people on the jury, nigga, please. This is, you know what I mean? Collin County, they went through a rich nigga up there. They went through a 65-year-old teacher up there that doesn't work with a lot of white kids mostly in the goddamn city. Love black kids and white kids. But it's shit. She would have seen it right up there. Man, come on. Man, stop it, gang. This is still Collin County, man. Yeah, you niggas are confused by thinking that a black person could have saved this shit. I disagree with everybody. I disagree with the world. This is Collin County, Denton County. Yeah, man. There's niggas that live next door to white people out here, gang. That don't mean they would have, oh, yeah, we standing up for this brother, man. Yeah, we all know. Ain't no way we letting this brother go to jail. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. That don't mean that, gang. Them niggas would have flushed that nigga just like them Indians and them Chinese and them white folks did. Smash that like button. I hope Cornell X can get together, man. Because this white boy might get on his ass, man. I hope Cornell X can get it together, man. You need to put the bow tie back on. Let's go, gang.
So they could set the stage to convict this boy. It's wrong as hell what the United States Supreme Court has already ruled it is unconstitutional to try a black defendant with an all-white jury like that. That's not a jury of his peers. It's called the Batson motion, which was filed in this case, but the judge rejected. The third thing, did you see the picture of the prosecutor, the judge, and Mr. Metcalf at the Christmas party together? They at the Christmas party, taking pictures together. This is the prosecutor.
Now, God damn it, Karmelo. Shit, man. Come on, fam. Damn, man. They should have called me before, man. Now, I'm not saying that photo is not real, but did anybody ever prove the photo was real? The judge actually did an interview and said he never met the Metcalfs in his goddamn life. He said that somebody put an AI photo together, or they assumed some people in the photo was him, which it really wasn't. He got on an interview and said, I don't even know these folks. Now, could he be lying? I don't know. I mean, he could be. But the internet is so cold these days. Look, let me tell y'all something. The internet is so cold these days, right? That if they cool for real, then somebody should be able to prove that for real. The internet is so good these days. You can't hide, boy. Hey, boy, we got your ass somewhere. We got you. You thought you got rid of that Facebook from 2009. We done found that motherfucker, nigga. We got your motherfucking ad, nigga. Cali Blue said the picture is real. The judge, some people online said the picture was AI. Do y'all think the picture was AI of the Metcalfs hanging out with the DA and the judge? Do y'all think it was AI or real? Put it in my chat right now, gang. AI or real? Because I seen the photo. I seen it, and I don't know. But the judge came out on the record and said it wasn't real. I'm not saying I believe him. But a lot of people online were saying, nah, we don't know if it's real or not. Smash that like button, gang. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. If people don't know I'm live right now, man, share the goddamn live, man, because we over here cooking, man. But Cornell X right now, man, he done came with 3 points that, you know what I mean, can be challenged. That's all I'm going to say. He done came with 3 points that can be challenged, man. But don't worry. My Nation of Islam brother right here, he finna start cooking any motherfucking second. Now, you got this nigga fucked up, nigga. Any nigga with a hot dog pack on the back of the neck, Oh, that nigga be cooking. Them niggas be preaching and shit, nigga. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can't be a pastor if you got that hot dog pack in the back of your neck. Smash that goddamn light, but man, let's check back here with my boy Quantum X. Hey, tell me, is he winning this debate?
Case, the judge and the victim's father. Charles, another nugget in this case. This is even worse. In my opinion, he had the worst criminal defense team that he ever could find. I told the father in my conversations with him, for the sake of transparency, I won't go into detail what we talked about, but I'll give a little few nuggets. Before the trial was not even over, I said, why did the defense rest their case and didn't call a single expert to the stand to testify about your son's state of mind? Why didn't call a legal expert to the stand to define and break down what is stand your ground in self-defense in this case? Why did not the defense attorney at least call a legal expert of law enforcement to at least establish that when Mr. Metcalf put his hands on Karmelo Anthony, not saying it justified him being murdered, but when he put his hands on Karmelo Anthony, did he commit a crime? So Mr. Metcalf died in this case. Now, I hate to see a young kid be killed, but damn, he committed an assault against Karmelo Anthony by putting his hands on him after threatening that he would. Now Karmelo Anthony is going to prison.
I wonder, real quick, I wonder, did the defense even, Toby Shook or Mike Howard, I wonder if they even bring that up. Like, hey, man, you can't just put your hands on somebody. That's kind of an assault. Karmelo could have called the police. And that's something they say, yep, well, he should have did that. They're going to spin that on your ass. Yep, that's exactly what he should have did. He should have called the police. That was an assault case. See, that's how they spin that. Was it an assault? Yep, it was. And that's exactly what he should have did. Was treated as one and called the cops or told a teacher or told a coach. It's like I don't see how Karmelo was going to win. But I just don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. When I say that, I mean like far as how not only was it at a school event, they're going to treat that. It was in fucking Collin County. Like, it was in fucking Frisco. Like, white nigga, there's a bunch of white people and Indians out there. Man, it wasn't Oak Cliff, nigga. It wasn't even Mesquite. It wasn't Pleasant Grove. It wasn't East Dallas, nigga. This wasn't. All right, it wasn't even downtown, nigga. This shit was in my goddamn nigga fucking Frisco. Smash that like button. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Smash that like button, gang.
35 years. But just in Belton County, Texas, just a few months ago, a young white male killed a Latino kid on campus, in the school bathroom, making all types of threats on social media, and begged this boy to come into the bathroom and fight him. When the fight started, he started losing the fight. The white kid took a knife and killed this young Latino kid.
That's cool.
An all-white jury
cooking
in Belton County, Texas, just down the street, said that young white boy was not guilty of murder and convicted him of a much lesser charge and gave him 10 years. Another case, a non-black defendant, high school student, same similar circumstances.
Look, gang, hold on.
He found manslaughter guilty.
Hold on, gang.
Not murder.
Salute to for that gifted membership, gang. Salute to for that gifted membership. Salute, gang. Whoever got that membership from. Salute, gang. Smash the like button, y'all. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Is this nigga cooking, gang? Is this nigga cooking?
Murder, given 8 years. But this jury was told this lie. This is the big lie. He never took a knife to school. He stabbed him, unfortunately, with a cleat tightener, what they use at track meets to tighten the cleats. It was in his bag because all of the track athletes, before they run and before they compete, they tighten the cleats on their track cleats.
This motherfucker, man. You motherfucker. God damn it. God damn it. This motherfucker should have talked to me, bro. He should have talked to me, man. I don't think it was. I think if they do use little knives to tighten up their track cleats, then that's one thing. But I think this was a knife. I think that we all agree that this is just a little fold out knife, a little 3-inch fold out knife, right? 3 to 5 inch little fold out knife. We're not saying he had a fucking track cleat no more, gang, or some shit to clean the cleats. We understand that the boy just had a damn knife. We get it. He had a knife. We get it. Yeah, this nigga, damn Cornell. Every time I fucking motherfucker. Hey, bow tie wearing. All right. Smash the light, gang, because the debate is just started, gang. The debate
that was the weapon. It wasn't a knife he brought from school or some pocket knife. That was not true. But the defense attorneys never clearly established that. Never clearly established that Mr. Metcalf assaulted him by putting his hand on him. That's a crime. Didn't call one single expert witness and rested their case.
No. I talked to somebody who was in the courtroom. They said they showed the picture of the knife. They said it was bloody. They said it was a fold-out knife, gang. You know what I mean? That's what I'm hearing. We heard from people who was in the courtroom. I'm hearing they kept showing a picture of Austin Metcalf, remember? Laying bloody, and they kept showing it over and over again. They would show the picture of the bloody knife laying there, and these are things they said that they showed in the courtroom. You know what I mean? People were saying they kept showing the bloody fold-out knife. So I don't know if it was a cleat track tool or some kind of shit. Like, y'all keep making it say it was a tool. Like, whatever. Even if it's a fucking tool, bro, that's sharp than a bitch, my nigga. It's like having like a screwdriver. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, nigga, if you could stab somebody, if you could turn it into a weapon, nigga, I mean, what does that even fucking matter? Yeah, I'll be honest with y'all. If it was a track tool, it is like, nigga, shit. Either way, when some shit popped off, nigga got busy with it. Smash that like button, gang. Salute there. Yeah, salute to everybody. I don't care about what the fuck it really was, man. At the end of the day, man, you know, when it went down, that's what he used to defend himself. Right or wrong, gang? That's what he used to defend himself.
In one day.
Okay, so
a case of this magnitude.
Okay.
You rest in one day.
Well, I agree. The one thing I agree with that you said is that his attorney did a horrible job. And I will get to that eventually, but I'm trying to keep track in my head of all the untruths. And the untruths that you're telling are why so many, because people believe it when they hear it from you, when they hear from people like Jasmine Crockett, a very intelligent former or soon-to-be former congresswoman, who is a great attorney in her own right, who has been looking in the camera and lying about Texas law over and over again, right? And all the fabulism. First of all, just right out the gate, the photograph of the judge, the dad, and the prosecutor at a Christmas party was AI. It's been established to be AI. It was fake, okay? The narrative, secondly, the narrative that it was a cleat sharpener, also blown out of the water. It was a lock blade. It was a dangerous knife designed for cutting and stabbing things. It was not at all a cleat sharpener. That was also just fabulism, right? So neither of those things are true. All the testimony, in fact, some of the testimony, if you listen to some of the testimony in the case that was presented as witnesses for the defense.
For the defense or the prosecutors?
The defense.
They called one witness.
Right. And
they called one witness, the defense.
And they destroyed that witness, in cross-examination, by showing him the video. And he conceded that he was completely mistaken, that Austin and Karmelo weren't surrounded until after the stabbing. Right. So here's
but how could the defense team be that incompetent to put a witness on the stand that you didn't properly interview, that you didn't properly vet, when you know that that witness will be seriously cross-examined in a trial of this magnitude? It's almost like the damn defense lawyers were paid to help him be convicted.
Well, I haven't seen any evidence of that. I think that the parents also abandoned Karmelo during sentencing, and I think they thought winning this war on social media with lies. I think a lot of people thought that was going to be an effective way. Another thing that's just fabulous, when you can't see an all-white jury. It was not an all-white jury. There were South Asians, there were Asians, there were Latinos. In fact, I think it was 4 men.
See, think about if I would have got a chance to debate this white boy. I would have told, man, I would have, hey, think about if I would have got the plate sitting, you know what I mean, in Quanah X place, man. If I could debate him, he could have hit me with none of this shit. I know the facts, I know this and that, so I can go around all that and get to this and get to that and just break down kind of how this situation played out, which, you know, I don't think Austin Metcalf deserved to die, and I don't think Carmelo Anthony killed him on purpose or came there to kill him. You feel me? That's simple. Look, that's it. That's all, my nigga. That's it when it comes to this whole case for me. is I don't think Austin Metcalf deserved to die, and I damn sure don't think Carmelo Anthony meant to kill him or came there to kill him. And that's just how I wrap this shit up. I don't think Melo came there with no bad intentions. I don't think Melo was looking for a fight. I don't think Melo wanted to fight. I think he did it because he was being picked on for sure. You know what I mean? For sure. And that's how you got to come at this situation. You have to come like that. Only I could get in there and really save them, man. Only I know how to really get in here and break this shit down about how you should really look at it. It is. I most definitely, if I would have been his attorney, I most definitely could have got the boy manslaughter. Oh, I could have got the boy manslaughter, bro. Especially with everything I know about it now, I could have got the boy manslaughter. You just got to break it down the way it really went. That's all you had to do, was just break it down how it really went. And hopefully that jury understands that this kid was not looking for a fight. He didn't bring that knife for a fight. This nigga was minding his own goddamn business when this shit approached him. That's the wave we would have rolled, was right there. Was, man, this kid, man, hey, this shit came to his front door. Yeah, he didn't come here to start no fight, man. Him and Eddie was, man, we would have, man, smashed that light. But, gang, you just got to present the truth, gang. And that's the truth. The truth is, they came over there messing with him. He wasn't looking to kill nobody. But when the fight was finna pop off, they was kind of deep. We like, white boys big. Shit, he got nervous and shit. He didn't want to look like a punk and shit. Probably some badass little chicks around and shit. You know, he's a young nigga, teenager. He pulled that knife out and shit, trying to, because really he trying to sell wolf tickets. That night he was selling wolf tickets with that goddamn knife, and that knife. That's how they should have presented that shit. He was selling wolf tickets. This boy has never been in trouble in his life. He wasn't finna poke nothing, never stab nothing, never poke nothing. He wasn't finna do shit until he was attacked, until he was rushed or whatever, until hands was put on him. He was trying to sell some wolf tickets. Austin Metcalf wasn't buying them. Yeah, Austin Metcalf wasn't buying the wolf tickets. And that's the truth about this whole shit, right or wrong. Man, we know what the fuck happened. Big ass white boy and shit. You still popping shit because you a nigga and look bad to get charged about some white boys. Eddie's sitting right there. He know you, bitch. This is all for to get back to your girl. Somebody got their phone out. Shit, nigga, I ain't going out like that, man. Like, they trying to bully him and shit. There was some bullying. They trying to punk him and shit. Get up and leave. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get your ass up, man. Get your ass the fuck up, dude. Hey, say, dude. Yeah. Get the fuck from over here, bro. What? What? You think you joking, bro? Like, man, Eddie, get your boy, man. Hey, bro, stand the fuck up, dude. Get up now, bro. Leave or I'm going to put you out this bitch, man. Is this your shit, dude? This your shit? Through his fucking back. Get the fuck out of here, man. A white girl in the back. Kick his ass, Austin. We know how this shit go at school, fam. Come on, stop the bullshit, gang. I know exactly how this happened. Hey, shit. Yeah, white girl. Kick his ass, Austin. It's Texas, man. It's Texas. Let's see if Cornelius can hold his own, man, because the white boy cooking right now, man. I ain't gonna lie, the white boy doing a little bit of cooking.
And 4 women of color, and I think 3 of the men were white, but there were people of color, just not black people. So why did the black people not end up on the jury?
Oh, my God.
Hold on.
So when you're Asian, on the racial box in America, you can check white, and they identify Asians as white. Latinos can also be checked the racial box of white.
They weren't all white.
So they were non-black, and they were all checked off white folks.
They were not checked off white folk. They were checked off as Asian people.
And let's not talk about the hidden racism among a lot of Latinos for black people.
But I'll agree with you. It was non-black. And you're right. There's something called a Batson challenge. It's Batson, I think, via Alabama, that says you can't just strike all the people of one race to try to prevent them from having a jury of their peers. But if you have a cause, and like one of them said that they couldn't convict a young black boy, right?
He didn't say that.
Well, it's all on
that's not what he said.
Okay. There is testimony, and there has been statements by journalists that were there that all of them made affirmative statements that were fatal to their service on the jury. I'm not saying he didn't deserve to have black people on the jury. I'm saying that people need to know that you've got to go in when you're serving and you're going through voir dire.
I know what happened.
Go ahead. I mean, you like to make
up.
brother.
Well, I'm not going to make it up. Okay. So I guess what Austin Metcalf daddy said in his public statements after the trial.
We'll get there.
That's what happened.
No,
that's why the black folks were struck.
No,
good racist
bastard. We'll get there.
Go.
But you have these activists that were saying the other brother deserved to die. There was an activist peeing on
Well, that was AI too. That wasn't even real.
Okay, well, I mean,
that was AI. Was fake.
He was identified.
Yeah, that was fake, but that wasn't real.
Not,
it was fake.
Y'all see where the fuck the world is at today, man. We just talked about this shit a few years ago. The world's come to a goddamn end, man. These two motherfuckers came and have a goddamn argument without having to debate what's AI and what's not. And that's where the world went today, man. We live in a crazy society, gang. Shit has changed since the 90s and early 2000s, man. This is a cold-blooded world, fam. When, like I said, the media is fucking shit up, man, as far as the internet, social media. When I say the media, I mean social media, the news, and, man, when two niggas came and debate no more without saying that shit was AI. No, that shit was AI. No, that shit wasn't even real, fam. That picture, that was fake. That wasn't him. That was... Yeah, man. We live in a scary time, man. That's how nigga know you know, man. We living in a scary time, man. When motherfuckers got to debate with some shit is even real or not anymore, man. We ain't used to living like this, man. Y'all can act like this shit is normal if y'all want to. I'm not used to living like this. Like that Reggie up you niggas smoking on, though, gang. Please light that trash up, gang. Please. I don't smell no smoke in the chat, niggas. Light that shit up, man.
No, he didn't pee on the grave. That was fake. That was AI.
Let's get to the actual case and before we get to this crazy video about the dad, which I agree with you on 100%. But before, okay, so in Texas, to have a right to self-defense, you cannot provoke an encounter. I'm not saying Karmelo did, but the evidence was that he had been, just all this testimonial evidence that he'd been asked to leave 15 times. He refused to. And there was multiple witnesses, including African-American students.
Asked by who?
By all these students, right?
That's not true. Asked by Austin Metcalf.
Okay, hold on.
And why did Mr. Metcalf go get a teacher or somebody in charge and say remove him? It's not a student's responsibility to remove another student.
Hold on, right? So this is all this testimony, including African-American witnesses for the state, right? That were very clear that they very clearly stated that there was a real effort to get Karmelo to agree to leave, and that everyone testified in unison that Karmelo said, touch me and see what happens, right? And that touch me and see what happens statement was used by the state to suggest that he was trying to provoke the encounter. I'm not agreeing.
And Austin wasn't trying to provoke an encounter when he was threatening him?
Now, 6 months ago, you told all these lies about what Austin and his brother did, attack him, Johnson, all that. None of that turned out to be true.
So you telling me Mr. Metcalf did not commit a crime?
No, I'm not saying that.
So then don't tell me that, then. Mr. Metcalf, we don't want to see a kid killed. I understand that. But you're a criminal defense attorney and former judge. He committed a crime that day, right or wrong?
Hold on. There was testimony that he gave him a light tap and a light shot.
Is that a crime?
That is a Class C assault. It is an unwanted touching. Right. But that doesn't justify.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Well, see, that's what I'm trying to explain. So in Texas, you have the right to use force, and then the right to use deadly
right here
force,
in Texas,
to defend yourself or others. So the right to use force is the right to use reasonable force necessary to end someone attacking you. So if someone gives you a light, you have the right to knock their hand away. And if it continues, you would have a further right to defend.
Okay, then this white boy full of shit. If somebody gives you a little tap, who said it was ever a little tap on the shoulder? We ain't heard that shit at all. Even the students didn't testify it was a goddamn tap on the shoulder. What fucking trial what transcripts was you reading, nigga? Yeah, now you full of shit. See, this is why Quantum X, you should be getting down on his bitch ass right now. See, Quantum X be interrupting him right now. Quit lying, man. You think this shit was all over a shoulder brush? Come on, man. They say damn near hit him like a linebacker, man. He's a big 270-pound ass white boy, and you say he brushed him on his fucking shoulder? Get out of here, man. Show me in writing where somebody testified there was a brush on the shoulder. Fuck out of here, man. Come on, Quantum X. You supposed to be you bean pie eating ass nigga. You supposed to be cooking right now, man. Yeah, bean pie eating ass nigga. You both be cooking right now, Quantum X. Shout out to Quantum X, though, man. Salute to Fox Soul, too, man. Shout out to everybody in H-Town, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all put some color in this chat, man.
Yourself.
So if I walk up to you and shove you.
I can shove you back.
You can't punch me back?
I mean, there would be an argument.
If I shove
you, know what I can't do?
You have a right to defend yourself?
Right, but you know what I can't do? I can't pull out a knife and kill
my question to you is, Do you have a right to defend yourself if I put my hands on you unwarranted?
But all the testimony, in fact, including the witness for him,
you're not answering that question.
He won't answer that.
If someone gives you a light shove, you can give them a light shove.
Was that a crime?
If someone gives you a punch, you can give them a punch back.
No, that's not true.
That's exactly true.
If I walk up to you and punch you in your face, you can't shoot.
Is that how it go, gang? Is that how it go? Let's break that shit down real quick, gang. Because I don't want to go to jail, man. Is that how it go, man? If y'all, because I don't want to get locked up, man. If a nigga walk up to me and bust me in my shit, man. If I pull that pistol out, fam, bitch ass nigga. Where my pistol at? My shit go. Y'all know I'm never lacking. If I pull my pistol out, nigga, if I pull the pistol out and get busy after the nigga still off on me, I just come out the hoodie with that bitch. You got me fucked up. Nigga had no idea I had that whole nigga walk up, you know what I mean? You know me, man. You know me, fam. You know me. You know they call me Hoodie Sco. Y'all know me. Everybody know I keep a piece on me. That's nothing new. Everybody know I keep, you know what I mean? I've been known. It ain't nothing new. Nigga run up on me playing game. Bah, still off on me. God damn. I just get, you know what I mean? Is that how you go down? Will I go to jail? I'm talking about a nigga that throw them fisticuffs, fam. We outside and shit, right? We at a Conan store and shit, fam. Niggas shooting dice and shit. We chilling and shit. You know what I'm talking about? You know, niggas out, nigga posted up and shit. You know what I mean? Nigga get some paper and shit. Nigga see me. There go Sco bitch ass right there, fam. Nigga just run up on me. Beep! Hit it still off my bitch ass. I just come out there. Nigga, he didn't know I had it though. You know, that's sad for him too. That'd be the saddest part about it. I mean, it's like you almost just feel sorry for that nigga and his mama at the same time as he do it. Nigga still off on you. He just don't know you got it. If you can't do nothing but feel sorry for nigga ass. You know what I mean? But nigga, it's only one reason I feel sorry for, because I'm finna burn you the fuck up, fam. That was dumb, nigga. That was stupid, bro. You wasn't thinking at all, man. You was not thinking. Will I go to jail though for that, gang? Am I going to jail? How does that work, gang? Niggas still off on me, I burn them up. Am I going to jail for that? Or if a nigga run up on me and punch me in the face, I stab him in the heart. There's got to be force with force. And let's talk about, look, we got to also stay in a school, you know what I mean, like vicinity when we talk about this shit. Let's make sure we stay in a space of talking about school as well, like a track meet, football game, something that, you know, the ISSD is over. We got to think about that too, gang, like school events. We can't take it to the streets. See, in the streets, I might get away with that shit. If they got a nigga on camera attacking me, punching me in my shit, and I shoot him, I can say he was trying to rob me. I can say all kind of shit, man. My life was in danger, fam. Niggas, they've been looking for me. I can say all kind of shit. Yeah, I can say all kind of shit. But so the streets is different from school. It is. Like, it's different from a school event. These are kids, 17 years old. It's a bunch of kids around and shit. It's some kiddies. It's some high school shit. So these are different circumstances than me getting into it or you getting into it with somebody, get punched in the face and stab them. At school, I mean, if nobody don't have a weapon, I think the person that does is probably gonna get the most trouble. If you know what I mean, if it's just supposed to be what is a simple fist fight, both kids get suspended. You know what I mean? But in this situation, somebody dies, somebody gotta go to jail, somebody going to the funeral home. Yeah, I think they gonna most definitely gonna look at that shit and say, "Oh yeah, we gotta lock this nigga up." Ain't no way somebody died at a school event and we not gonna lock him up. In Frisco, and you a black man? Let's not forget, man. Karmelo Anthony is a whole nappy-headed nigga out here, man. And then, you know what I mean? Like, his defense team, you know what I mean? They let him down, man. By not going in there and just keeping it real and telling the truth about what really happened. Shout out to Quan X, man. You did. Yeah, they went in there. They didn't. Yeah, man. They should have put him on the stand. You did. If y'all ask, let's go. What should Toby Shook or Mike Howard have done differently? They should have put Karmelo on the stand, and they should have just, you know, I mean, went out their way to just tell the truth about exactly. I'm not saying they lied, but I don't think they really exposed the truth enough about, you know what I mean? And letting him speak was one of the best ways. Finding some other kids that maybe was there, I mean, putting more witnesses on the stand. I mean, I think it was a better way to show that, nah, man, he didn't mean for this shit to happen at all. I think if they would have sat down and worked, they could have really showed that, nah, he didn't, because I don't believe he meant to kill him, and I don't believe he showed up to kill him. I believe he felt like he was finna get beat up in front of every goddamn body. He pulled that knife out, and is that wrong? You can't pull the blade out, of course. That blade done changed shit. That blade done changed the whole game. But I think it was all an action. I think, like I said, Karmelo Anthony was trying to sell wolf tickets, man. Most of you niggas in my chat done that before. Most of you niggas in my chat carry around a fake ass gun, I'm sure, and shit. Got that bitch all under the goddamn seat, all under the passenger seat and shit, in the glove box and shit, BB guns and all kind of bullshit. You niggas are some suckers over here, fam. Karmelo Anthony was doing what you niggas in my chat do. That nigga was selling wolf tickets, fam. He didn't want to use that knife, fam. He didn't want to. He didn't want to. Yeah, trust me, when he was hoping, man, that white boy bagged the fuck off, fam. I'm telling you right now, Karmelo was praying to God that, fam, once he finds that I got this blade, he gonna bag the fuck up. But it didn't work. It didn't work. Let's just tell the truth about what happened. Don't that sound better in a courtroom, telling that to the jury? Like, man, he was selling wolf tickets, man. This kid wasn't finna stab nobody, but he wanted them to believe he was. Why? Because he was scared. It was 4 of them, 1 of him. Look how big Hunter and fucking Austin is. His ass was trying to sell some wolf tickets, and they didn't buy them motherfuckers, man. If only they would have just left him the fuck alone or paid good money for them wolf tickets and got the fuck up out of there, we wouldn't be here right now, Your Honor. That's the story we would have sold them. They should have bought the wolf tickets, man. This kid didn't want to stab anybody. He was hoping he could scare them away from him, man. He was terrified. Smash that like button, gang. Yeah. That's the truth about the whole situation, gang. Smash that like button, man.
No, you can in Texas.
So now you got a right to open carry in Texas.
Yes, but you can't.
So if I threaten you and walk up and punch you, you can't shoot me.
Cannot.
It has happened right here in Houston.
Very clear.
Oh no,
under
it has happened right here in Houston.
Well, I know you're gonna make up some stuff.
Two men put their hands in a road rage confrontation. They was arguing. The guy punches him. The guy takes his gun and shoots him. He wasn't charged with murder.
Well, he should have been.
And then second case, right there in North Houston,
that didn't happen.
Off a Homestead. Young man, road rage, gets out his car and bams on a man's window. The man shoots him through the window and kills him.
Okay.
He wasn't charged.
Hold on. The guy had a gun in his hand when he was banging on the window.
But he used deadly force from banging on the window. Yeah. Not even touching the man.
He was armed with a gun and ran up in a car and banging on the window.
Because he had a right to self-defense and he felt threatened.
Because someone ran up on him using deadly force by brandishing a gun and pointing it at him.
No. The guy in the car had a gun.
They both had guns.
No. The guy.
Look what these niggas over here arguing about right now, man. I'm thinking about what I just said, man. That right there. I'm think about it. I just said probably the best shit, you know what I mean, that anybody, y'all ain't heard an attorney even say that, man. They should have went with the fact that Karmelo most definitely wanted them to be afraid of that knife, man. They should have, that was the argument, man, that yes, hell yeah, he had a knife. Hell yeah, he pulled it out and he wanted them to know he had a knife because he believed that once they seen that knife, they would leave him the fuck alone, man. But guess what? They didn't buy it. Even though he tried his best to scare them with a knife, they didn't give a fuck. Knife or no knife, your ass is getting up and you getting the fuck up out of here, even if we got to move you. Whew. Boy, I would have heard that bitch. I would have came with some glasses on and shit, bald head, suit on and shit. I would have, I mean, yeah, goddamn. I would have came in that bitch cooking, nigga, bow tie, fuck yeah, with the bow tie on, nigga. Man, I would have came in that hoe and cooked, my nigga. Yeah, I would have came in that hoe and cooked, fam. Yeah, that they should just told, bro. They should just stuck. They should just really just zoomed in on what the truth was, y'all. That's all they had to do was really show them that, look, man, he tried to sell them the story of the knife. He warned them with this knife. He thought this knife would be what would get them to leave him the fuck alone, man. That's why he's trying to sell them wolf tickets. He was giving these kids chance after chance to just leave them the fuck alone by trying to scare them away from him. Them big boys wasn't shook. They wasn't going. They wasn't buying it. No matter how many times they were warned that if you put your hands on me, if you punch me, if you do anything to me, man, he think he's scaring them. But they just don't give a fuck, fast. So yeah, that's how wild the Metcalf boys was, man. Even that Blade talk them with them boys, man. Yeah, even that Blade talk don't do shit to them niggas. They ready to whoop something. Them boys was ready to whoop something, fam. Fuck your knife, bro. Fuck your putty knife, bitch. I don't give a fuck what's in that bag, you fucking nigger. Man. Yeah, and that's the honest to God truth about the Carmelo Anthony situation. And nobody's gonna say it online, but that's what happened. Young brother tried to sell some wolf tickets. White boys didn't buy them. You feel me? It's like having a gun, my nigga, and you just keep selling them wolf tickets, man. It is until you finally realize this nigga got a gun too. Yeah, I mean, you out there fronting and shit, you trying to let them niggas see that hoe. You trying to let them niggas you know what I mean? Nigga, fuck what you niggas talking about. Nigga, hey nigga, what we doing? What we they I mean, you trying to let them in. Hands in the hood, you trying to let them in. But you start to know that them niggas are not backing down. I mean, them niggas talking more shit than you now. They're getting closer and shit. Oh, this nigga got a pistol too. And that's how it was off the Metcalf. Like, shit, he didn't have a weapon. But the fact that Karmelo had one, shit, that ain't mean shit to him. He didn't give a fuck, nigga. Yeah, pull out that pussy ass knife. Smash that like button, gang. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. This
they both had guns. You're lying, and that's the problem. Everybody listens to your lies, and they believe your lies.
Neither one of them respond. They both done said some shit, man, but they not cooking like I could. I feel like I could cook. I would look. Man, I would have cooked the white boy, man. You feel me? Yeah. I fuck with Cornell X, but he didn't pull up out there. And but I fuck with the brother. Like I said, I still want to bring the brother on the show one day, man. I want to chop it up with him, man. But this white boy, man, I would have cooked this motherfucker, man.
Use of force against you.
I would have cooked
not
this
deadly force at all. You cannot escalate from regular force to deadly force. And that's the greatest lie being told. It's inflaming a lot of my African American friends.
But Karmelo did not start the confrontation.
That is a big
question.
What
crime was Carmelo Anthony committing before Austin Metcalf demanded that he leave?
I absolutely agree. It's not a crime.
If you don't want him under there, go get your coach. Go get a teacher.
I absolutely
and
agree.
have him removed.
I absolutely
That's not your job to do that.
I absolutely agree. But none of it allowed Carmelo under Texas law. There was no right to pull out a knife and stab him literally in the heart and then run away. And that's what he did.
I don't want nobody to be misunderstood what I'm saying. So if you're getting punked out, you got the right to stab someone. No, that's not what I'm saying. But you gotta understand something, fam. When we in court and we trying to sell something to this jury or paint a picture for the jury, we just have to really tell the truth. You know what I mean? And tell that, look, this wasn't, you know what I mean? This wasn't meant. Yeah, this wasn't meant to be, man. I did not want this to happen. I was selling them wolf tickets, man, hoping this situation would not happen. Until hands was laid on me. You feel me? At this point while I'm selling these wolf tickets, we ain't touched each other. It is. He talking and I'm talking. Yeah, they grabbed my bag, they threw my shit, but I ain't touched him and he ain't touched me. I'm selling these wolf tickets the whole entire time. He's not buying them. Next thing I know, he shoved the shit out my motherfucking ass, man. I'm already knowing I'm gonna beat the fuck up. I panicked and I fucking stabbed him, man. You feel me? I panicked and I fucking stabbed him, man. That's the truth to this whole damn story. America, stop bullshitting. That's just the truth. He thought the boy was gonna fuck him up. He panicked and he fucking stabbed him. Some people say, Sco, it don't matter. You stab somebody, you go to jail. Okay. That's how I go. But that the boy panicked and stabbed him, man. They like shit, man. Like, yeah. He didn't want to fight. But Austin did. Yeah, point blank, period. Let's just be men about this shit. All the men in the chat. Let's be honest, fam. Carmelo Anthony wasn't trying to throw them hands. Austin was. Austin was finna whoop something, bro. Austin was finna get down, bro. His brother might have jumped in, fam. But, you know what I mean? He might have got, a couple of niggas might put them hands on him. Austin, a popular nigga at school. Carmelo was finna get whooped over there, bro. They was finna put the beats on that nigga, bro. They was finna beat the brakes off that nigga over there, dog. Let's just keep it 1,000, fam. That nigga was finna get beat the fuck up, bro. That white boy alone was finna whoop that nigga. He didn't even need his brother in them. He was finna, man, he was finna scoop him too. He was finna scoop him too. A white boy gonna scoop you. A linebacker, 100 pounds more than you. Oh, he's scooping you, nigga. You getting scooped up, fam. Yeah. You getting scooped up, fam. Man, hey, say, man. Feet in the air, day. It is. Yeah. Sure enough, I never said that he fell on the knife. That's what I'm not saying that. I'm not even saying that Karmelo, Austin fell on the knife. I'm not saying that. I don't think that. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I don't think that. I don't think he fell on a knife. I think, yeah, you know what I mean? He grabbed that nigga. That nigga was like, hell no. Thought about them feet in the air, Day. First thing he thought about, nigga, was everybody looking them feet in the air. He fuck around and slammed me on my shit. He white boy fuck around, yeah. White boy fuck around and fuck me up. Nigga was in fear for his life. Nigga was definitely in fear for his safety. I ain't gonna say his life, maybe. But he for sure felt his white boy finna fuck me up, fam. He for sure felt that coming. Everybody looking at shit. Oh, they had slung his goddamn bag. Oh, shit. Everybody looking over and shit. You young niggas, y'all 17. Man, it's going down, bro. All eyes on y'all. Man. Smash that goddamn like button, gang. Salute to everybody in the building.
Stabbed him in the heart. Okay, it wasn't a cleat sharpener. You were lying
How
about
big
that.
is Karmelo
That's
Anthony?
a knife. Okay, you also lied about that. He
How
weighed
big
in
is-
at like 160 something
So
pounds. when he
Karmelo
went to
Anthony
prison.
is less than 5'9", about 5'8".
Okay, I know you can make up all this
Soaking-
nonsense to
soaking
inflame
wet,
people, but you're
soaking
lying.
wet, 150 pounds at this time.
Okay.
Right? Soaking wet. Austin Metcalf was over 6'1",
Okay.
200 something pounds.
So you accused
why would you
Austin-
be intimidated?
you accused
Why would you
all-
be
you-
threatened?
well,
if that type of
all
man
the
walks up to you
testimony-
demanding that you do
all
something
the
that you don't
testimony,
have to do.
including the witness testimony that was called by
And
the
those,
defense,
but remember,
all
the defense
supported-
called one damn
all
witness,
supported-
one witness,
all
and all the
supported
other ones
that
testified
Carmelo was the one
his friends.
provoking the situation.
But here's something that's mysterious, though. Here's something mysterious. Why they still won't release the video?
You know, it's crazy. They'll have to release it eventually. Let's talk about
But
this
why?
attorney. Let's talk about
But
Texas
why
law.
now that it's all over, they still refusing to
Here's
release
the
that
thing.
video?
Here's the thing. There is absolutely no doubt that Karmelo Anthony committed murder that day. I'm sorry. Everyone wants to not believe it. The attorney did try to argue that Anthony fell on the knife, which was stupid because they get manslaughter.
The video don't show
But that just pissed off the jury.
Everybody,
right? Bad lawyer.
people want to see the
Right?
video.
No.
That jury mind was already made up.
Let's be honest, gang. Do we think we'll ever see this video, man? Two 17-year-old kids at a school event. Do y'all think some way, somehow? Remember, the internet is a motherfucker, gang. People can hack into shit, all kind of shit. You know what I'm talking about? Let's not be there. I ain't just talking about where they release it. I'm thinking about, do y'all think there's any chance that somebody will get their hands on that motherfucker? Like I said, hackers are a fool. Inside people will sell shit. I mean, don't get it fucked up. Somebody on the inside be done made some money. Think about what TMZ or somebody do for that footage on their website. Yeah, they might not put it on the goddamn Instagram. They'll put that bitch on their website. Who thinks that video might end up out one day? Because that's the most wanted video out right now. Everybody want to see what the fuck really happened. Just show us. Do we have any audio to go with the motherfucker? Yeah. Was there any audio with this motherfucker? Can we hear what's being said? Because I think what's being said is very important. You think what's being said is just as important as what we see. Smash that like button, gang. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all like that trash up. Put some color in my chat. Y'all donate to the platform.
They deliberated for 2 hours.
Here's the thing.
They deliberated for 2 hours.
They didn't switch counties. By the
2
way.
hours.
It happened in
and
Collin
in fact,
County.
2 of them was falling asleep during the damn trial.
Hold on. But it happened in Collin County. You also made that part up. But hold on. Here's the thing. And this is me from my lawyer hat on. If I would have been hired on this case, right, to defend Karmelo Anthony, yes, you want to focus to some degree on the predicate, right, the provocation, right, the telling him to leave, that it was raining, he was allowed to sit there. And yeah, you want as many witnesses as you can supporting
Salute
that
to KJ, man.
Karmelo wasn't
KJ
doing
in the
anything
building.
wrong. Now, those witnesses might not have existed. The state called a lot of people, and you know there was a lot of evidence. But what you want to argue, instead of trying to mislead the jury, is you want to argue sudden passion. That in fact, Anthony did feel threatened. That he felt threatened by the size disparity. He felt threatened by whatever reason, and he thought that force was necessary. It was wrong. It was murder. But in the sudden heat of it, he used deadly force. That would have led to a 2 to 20 framework.
Right. Now think about that. The case I just described, everything we just described was what? Sudden passion. Everything we just talked about was self-defense and sudden passion. You feel me? The boy was scared, man. That white boy was finna whoop his ass, man. Let's be honest, man. That white boy finna, he did. I mean, nigga, when the fight was over with, Carmelo's gonna have one shoe on. That type of shit, nigga. One shoe, one sock. That white boy finna slam a nigga about one of his shoes. They was on some bleachers too. Man, you don't fight nobody on no goddamn bleachers, man. That's dangerous, fam. You could kill a nigga on the bleachers, man. Hell yeah, I put that knife out, man. Because that white boy finna make me leave, but I'm finna leave this motherfucker. I'm finna leave in one goddamn piece for sure. You ain't finna make me leave, but when I do, motherfucker, it's gonna be in one piece, goddammit. You got me fucked up. You grab that motherfucking knife, man. Yeah, warn that nigga though. He warned Austin though, and that's the truth. If I was talking to Jeff Metcalf, I'd tell him that. He warned your son, fam. He warned him. Your son wasn't hearing that shit though, fam. You know what I mean? Your boys, that's how they get down, huh? I heard they whooped your motherfucking ass, and I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm keeping 100 with them. I'm trying to really, you know what I mean, let them know that your boys get. I heard I heard they be dumping shit. I'm gonna let them know for real. I heard your sons be dumping shit. I heard them niggas. You know, I heard they scooping shit. Yeah, I heard your son be done scooped your. I heard he scooped your motherfucking ass up. Yeah. So you kind of understand that Karmelo was, that nigga was, for sure he was scared. Did Karmelo do the wrong thing by swinging a blade? I don't think he should have swung the knife at all, man. I think that took this shit to a whole nother level, man. If I was Karmelo, I think, man, you know what, man, I probably would have dipped off and say, you know what, you got this, white boy. You got it. We went down there and gathered about 5 or 6 of my teammates, came in there and snuck them. Came in with the meanest sneak ever, fam. I mean, nobody did. Eddie didn't see me coming, and I let one of my niggas know still off on 82. Yeah, I let my nigga. Matter of fact, I'm stealing off on 80. Matter of fact, I got 80. Yeah, I'll take that back. White boy kind of big. I'm gonna get my biggest teammate. You got Austin. You got Hunter. I got Eddie. Yeah, I got backdoor Eddie. Every year, get them white boys, fam. I'm finna lean. I'm stealing off on Eddie first, bro. I'm talking about a creep up from behind a wraparound, fam. We wish it would have happened like that, man. But it didn't go there. I mean, like at the end of the day, I think we all wish that this situation would have turned into just, you know what I mean, just nobody dying or going into prison, man. We hate that Karmelo Anthony is locked up doing 35 years, but it's also fucked up that Austin Metcalf is dead. These are two 17-year-old kids, man. This whole situation is fucked up. There is no winners or losers. It is. I see this as a situation at school. It is. So that shit went too far, man. That's all this is, gang. You know what I mean? I don't even take this as a race thing, none of that. I remember being a young nigga, man. I grew up here in Texas, y'all. I grew up here, man. You feel me? And back then, shit was more racist. Back in the 90s and shit. Back when I went to South Garland, Lakeview, and shit like that, man. Yeah, man. I think it was a situation, man, with 2 high school dudes, man, 2 high school kids. One was finna beat up the other one, and the other one was afraid, man. And he did what he had to do to not get fucked up because he felt like he was gonna get fucked up. It is, so it's self-defense. Yeah, it's most definitely some form of self-defense. But I don't think they buying that shit. I think they look at it like, nah, he shouldn't have had the weapon. He shouldn't have did. I mean, that's how it's going, man. But do I feel like, yeah, he was scared? Yeah, that's the crime of passion, sudden passion. I think Karmelo Anthony was scared than a motherfucker. I don't think he came to kill nobody. I don't think he had a knife because he came to kill nobody. I think he just had a knife in his backpack, and that shit just happened. But Karmelo Anthony most definitely thought he was going to get fucked up. I will agree with that. Yeah. And was the white boy finna fuck him up? For sure. Yeah. I'm telling you, when the fight was over, Karmelo was going to have one shoe on and one sock on, nigga. Fucked up. Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Yeah. Anybody trying to box no big-ass white boy, fam? Damn. Yeah. You look at Eddie like, say, fam, get your mans, fam. Even that ain't working. Eddie looks scared. Hey, get your mans, fam. I know if him and Eddie was really cool, like they were saying they was, and Eddie invited him over to sit down, it had to be one point in time he looked at Eddie and said, hey, bro, get your mans, bro. hey, get your partner, fam. That's your mans, right? Yeah, get your mans, fam. Shit, nigga, get it. What you mean, get up? Man, you get the fuck on, bro. What the fuck? Eddie, say, bro, tell your man to chill, bro. Eddie ain't saying shit. Nah, bro, you might as well get out of here, fam. What? They say Eddie was finna swing on him. They say backdoor Eddie was finna swing on goddamn Karmelo. Yeah. If anybody need to be charged with this crime, man, it'd be Eddie, man. Yeah, I think back though, Eddie should be charged with this crime, man. It was proof that Karmelo Anthony knew this boy. You know what I mean? That's the only dude they cross-examined. They crossed real good. You know what I mean? They cross-examined Eddie real good, man. They caught Eddie in some lives and shit like that, man. Brought out some photos on Eddie. I'm hearing and shit like that, man. They should have charged Eddie after this crime, bro. Eddie set this shit up, man. Eddie was mad because he really got a crush on goddamn Karmelo girl or some shit like that, probably, man. It did. They said it was like a play cousin or some shit like that, man. He probably done tapped her, want to tap her. And he got a crush on her. Type of nigga, when he see her with that nigga, he always kind of, you know what I mean, shady and shit, kind of half-ass speaking, but we be around each other. I don't really fuck with the nigga, though, but I see him a lot. We done laughed and chopped up a few times. But then I'm around my partners and shit. He see me, what's good, fam? What's good, bro? He sit down and start talking and shit. He don't know I really don't fuck with him like that, though. Like, what's good? The minute my partner start talking some shit to him, shit, nigga, this is my dog for real. I go to school with him. We play on the same team. This is my boy for real. You did. That's my dog, Austin Metcalf and his brother Hunter. We fuck with them boys. Them my dogs for real. Them been my dogs since nigga elementary, middle school. These my dogs. Fuck you talking about, homie. They say get up. Yeah. Yeah, y'all got Austin Metcalf. They did. Austin Metcalf and Hunter and Eddie, they fuck around for real. Now, them is guys. Everybody keep talking about they friend, him and Karmelo friend. It's like him and Karmelo cool. They know about each other. They done been around each other a gang of times. Yeah. But they wasn't friends. You dig? And even if they wasn't good friends like him and fucking Austin Metcalf and Hunter Metcalf. Them is guys. You dig? Them boys been on the defensive line, fam. Them boys been playing defensive tackling on the lines and we was in middle school, fam. We come from Pop Warren together, my nigga. We come from Pop Warren together, man. It's all community out there in them cities, man. Frisco, Allen, McKinney, Collin County, Denton County. These are communities made up mostly of white people. White people with some money too. I ain't saying everybody in the city's got money. Every side got their side, but mostly, there's a lot of paper around them areas, man. I want you to understand when I tell y'all that, yeah, I'm from here. Listen to me right now. Y'all stop fucking around and goofing around and all that goofy ass shit in my chat right now. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. Shout out to everybody from this area, from the DFW. But out here, gang, it's money out here. It's rich white folks out here. This ain't the place to get no case like this at all. This ain't the motherfucking place, man. It is. This ain't it, my nigga. Y'all got like fucked up, and no, this ain't it. Yeah, this ain't it. This ain't it. You don't want to fuck around out here. You know what I mean? You don't want to fuck around out here. You don't want to fuck around, fam. You don't want to fuck. Yeah, you don't want to fuck around. You don't want to get caught in Plano fucking around. Frisco fucking around. Allen, McKinney fucking around. Denton, Louisville fucking around. They're not used to shit like that happening every day. They all have their crimes and murders from time to time. But nah, fam, nah. This story took over the headlines and shit around the world and shit like that, man. Hell yeah, they make that black man a goddamn example, man. No matter how you look at this case, I believe it's sudden passion for sure. It's for sure a sudden passion case, man. He stabbed him and he shouldn't have. He panicked. You shouldn't have stabbed him. You shouldn't have fucking stabbed him, man. But at the same time, he believed he was finna get fucked up. It was in self-defense. Yes, man, yes. That's a form of self-defense for sure. It is. So yeah, I think it's all fucked up, man, on both sides, man. Did Austin bring this bully shit to him? Yes, that's the main thing I look at all the time. I'm like, yeah. When like I said, with Karmelo sitting in that cell right now, bald-headed nigga, sitting in that cell right now, man. It was like his 6th or 7th night in that hole, maybe we've been in like a week and some change, maybe what? Man, I know. All I keep thinking about it, man. I was just minding my own fucking business that day, bro. I was just talking to that bitch ass nigga Eddie, fam. Man, I wasn't trying to get into it with these niggas, dog. God damn, man. And you feel like your whole life, you feel like, something gotta happen, man. I didn't start it. That's how we feel in life. We feel like whenever somebody starts some shit with us, we should come out, victorious, man, when it comes to the law or anything like that, man. Like I didn't start this shit, fam. I was approached, man. Nigga tried to punk the shit out of me and physically handle me. But yet and still, I'm sitting in jail, man. Yeah, all right. Man, I mean, that's a fucked up pill to swallow, bro, when you wasn't looking for no fight. You did. I don't think Karmelo Anthony was looking for a fight. Yeah. I don't think Karmelo was looking for a fight at all. So that's a hard pill to swallow, man. That's a hard pill to swallow, man, for real. Yeah. That's a hard pill to swallow, man. Because I don't give a fuck what nobody in this chat say. I don't care how you feel. If you feel like he should be in jail, this, that, and the other shit, all that shit, man. Hey, feel how you want to feel. That's cool. It is. Yeah. But I say sudden passion. I say for sure. Yeah, you fucked up by bringing that knife out. The knife should have never came out the bag. Nigga, wish you never even had no knife with you, because that changes the game now. That knife changes this whole shit. But was he under the assumption that he was getting ready to be suplexed on his motherfucking neck? One shoe in the air, one sock. Yes. One cleat. Yeah, one cleat, nigga. You was gonna wake up with one cleat on, nigga. Yes. He was gonna be fucked up, man. So, yeah, it's fucked up, man. It's all fucked up, gang. It's all fucked up, man. It's just all fucked up, man. Shout out to these boys for this debate, man. Salute to everybody in the goddamn building, man. Y'all know it, man. I'm gonna keep breaking this shit down, man. Yeah, I'm gonna keep breaking this shit down, man. I'm gonna keep covering the Karmelo Anthony situation, man. Like I said, I'm gonna be right here in the city, man. I want to talk to more people. I need to bring more people from the protests in here, man. I want to talk to Dominique Alexander, but I think he's kind of afraid of this live stream. And I think Dominique Alexander is afraid of this live stream. You know me, because I would love to bring him. One of the reasons, if people want to know why I love to do interviews online on StreamYard, like live, is because I can now allow y'all to ask some questions too. In case y'all think there's anything I ain't said, or go ahead, get your shit off, man. It is. I like for my people to be involved with the show, gang. You know what I mean? So that's why that's why I want to bring people to the goddamn show, man. It is. I want to bring people here live, man. But a lot of people are afraid of y'all, man. They didn't, you know what I mean? People, yeah, y'all niggas done got around, man. People done heard how y'all done did some people, man. They heard how y'all did goddamn what's her name? Angelina Gold. What was her name? What was that girl name, man? What was Leah's daughter name? I can't think of it no more, man. You know what I mean? Free Karmelo, but you think about Ratchet and how Hernandez Govan interview. I think it was perfect, man, because right after Hernandez Govan went to jail, Lil Greg started claiming he went to jail because he did. I got him locked up. I was like, that's perfect, man. I like how you turned on that nigga, man. That was perfect. I like that. You didn't say Nash post a video of Govan getting beat up and shit. I was like, oh, that's even better. Oh yeah, I love that shit, bro. That was perfect, bro. You know, me and Lil Greg, it's awesome online shit. We ain't no tripping for real. But I let him know I'm gonna fire your bitch ass up every chance I get, my nigga. Yeah. So that interview came at the wrong time. It was like it was perfect. The interview dropped perfectly, fam. The minute the interview dropped, Hernandez Govan go to jail for goddamn stalking, harassing, threatening to put a chick porn out. Then he get beat the fuck up. Then the Fed scooped him up. I was like, then Lil Greg started saying he got him locked up and said he Nash posted a video. I'm just sitting back eating popcorn, fam, just laughing, bro. Tears come down my eyes, loving all this shit. I was just loving it, fam. Just watching my ops all just running circles and stumble over each other and don't know what. I was loving it, fam. I loved it. I had to do shit. Just sit back and laugh at these bitch ass niggas, man. Just sit back and laugh, man. That's it. Yeah. I just sit back and laugh, man. Salute to everybody in the goddamn building, man. Yeah. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Let me see. Yeah, y'all seen your boy Hernandez Govan get beat up and shit. That was crazy, man. Yeah, that was crazy. He beat the Young Dolph murder, man, but he was supposed to be in court today, man. What happened to Hernandez Govan? Is he in the feds for real, gang? You know what I mean? Is he in the feds?
In the high-profile murder case of Memphis rapper Young Dolph was expected in court today. Thanks for joining us for the news at 4:30. I'm Alex Coleman.
And I'm April Thompson. Hernandez Govan was arrested last week on stalking and harassment charges. Braille Brown set in court today and has more on why Govan did not appear.
Wow.
Hernandez Govan did not appear in court today due to being held in federal custody. But your news leader did learn that he will appear in court on June 18th.
Count one. We, the jury, found the defendant Hernandez Govan not. I'm
talking about Charles Barkley looking ass nigga, bro. I'm talking about Derek Coleman looking ass nigga, bro. Yeah, Derek Coleman, not Gary Coleman. The niggas play for the New Jersey Nets, number 44. Derek Coleman looking ass nigga. Charles Barkley looking ass nigga, man. Peanut butter head looking ass nigga, man. Yeah, ugly ass nigga, man. Yeah, ugly ass nigga, man. Stressed out and shit. This nigga having the worst week ever, man. I hate that for this brother, man. Me and this brother used to be cool back in the days, man. Big Clover G shit, man. They did Clover tats and shit, big Clover chains on and shit. We used to, you know what I mean, right around. Man, remember the days, man. It's back in my younger days. Yeah, we were kids back then, man. I was like, I think this nigga like 4 or 5 years older than me. I was a kid back then, rapping and shit with a dream and shit, man. And this guy was around, man. This bitch ass nigga. He was around, man. Yeah, I was a signed artist. He was just around, man. He was just little flips like bulletproof vest, man. He wasn't nobody important. You send that nigga to the goddamn corner store. You send that nigga to the goddamn peak hole with the gun. That's who he was, man. Hernandez Govan, man. Y'all think he the boogeyman, but niggas that know him, we know, we know what happened back in the day as far as how everybody moved. And nigga, you didn't move too much different from none of us, bitch ass nigga. So they think you the boogeyman. I don't think you the boogeyman. They don't know you. I do, nigga. So yeah, y'all look at him different than I look at him. I don't see this nigga as no threat and all that goofy ass shit. Talking good online. We look at that nigga like, oh, you getting it down there. Okay, I hear you. But it sound good, man. This nigga's a buster. Smash the like button. Yeah, milk dud head at him. This nigga's really a buster, man. Smash that like, he nigga gonna end up crashing out anyway, man. I mean, this nigga just a goofy, man. Nigga about 48, 47 for real. Nigga just a crash out.
Guilty in count defendant Hernandez Govan.
Y'all smash that like
Not
button,
guilty
gang.
in count 1 of the indictment. Not guilty in count 2.
Less than a
Yeah,
year after
yeah,
Hernandez Govan was
nigga,
found
fine.
not guilty of first-degree murder and conspiracy charges in the death of Memphis rapper Young Dolph.
I didn't want to hold my son, man. Snot come out. I told you I was innocent, man. The whole time you looking at Cornelius Smith and shit. Bitch ass nigga. I told you I was innocent, man. Now they say online talking about he might know some of the big jug murder. He the same nigga jumped online talking about Gucci Man was robbed by Pooh Shiesty a month before Pooh Shiesty was ever arrested and shit like that. I mean, it was a whole investigation going on. This nigga jumped online and told the world, oh, some Memphis niggas told me they robbed Pooh Shiesty. They robbed Gucci Man. I said, God damn it, you fucking informant. He jumped online and said, I got information that some niggas I know in Memphis robbed Gucci Man for his ring and his watch. I said, what the fuck, man? God damn. I said, these niggas out here dangerous, bro. Like him and City Nash, them niggas don't play, bro. They get your bitch ass locked up, fam. Them niggas don't play, bro. Them niggas will get you locked the fuck up, bro. Then they jump back into gangster mode and shit. Then them niggas turn back gangster, back rolling 60. Them niggas are crazy, fam. And the internet is full of some crazy characters, bro. I be watching these niggas like, what the fuck? These niggas crazy, bro. Man, you can't do nothing about this shit either, man. Them niggas is who they is, bro. I'm telling you. Do not trust no nigga that want a career online, gang. I'm the only nigga y'all can trust online, gang. Y'all know everybody else faked in the bitch. Sko is the only real nigga online. Everybody else got a persona. They lying about where they from. They lying about their background. Everything I ever said about myself, check out. Everything. Y'all can tell he keep it real. He not making up no dumbass, goofy ass stories. It all sound legit than a bitch. It is. Like, he really giving us a game of who he really was. He not adding no shit to it. He not trying to be gangster today. He realized, nah, fam, I don't want no smoke with nobody. I'm good. If a nigga want to throw some fisticuffs I used to know, then okay, who cares? But other than that, nah, fam. I'm the only real nigga online, bro. Everybody else is full of shit. They playing a character. They writing a script of what they gonna say and shit. We freestyling this shit, gang. But yeah. Smash that like button, gang. Salute to everybody in the goddamn building, man. Yeah, these niggas crazy, fam. These niggas online is crazy, bro. But Hernandez Govan, man.
7-year-old is back on the Shelby County court docket after being arrested last Thursday for allegedly stalking and harassing a former girlfriend. Court documents your news leader obtained revealed Govan's former girlfriend told investigators he made threatening phone calls and sent text messages, including threats to have someone shoot up her home. She also accused him of threatening to post explicit videos of her on social media. The misdemeanor charges led to his bond being set at $4,000, which he told the judge he'd be able to pay. Today's court appearance was supposed to give us our first look at how prosecutors plan to move forward with the new case, as your news leader expected to see Govan appear before the judge. We learned he remains in federal custody at this time and will appear before the judge on Thursday. At this time, we do not yet have word on who will represent Govan in court, but as soon as we find out, we'll bring that information to you. Of course, your news leader will time and will appear before the judge on Thursday. Plan to move forward with the new case, as your news leader expected to see Govan appear before the judge. We learned he remains in federal custody at this time and will appear before the judge on Thursday. At this time, we do not yet.
I could tell, bro. That nigga, yeah. That nigga, that's an informant right there, bro. Yeah, that nigga, I'm telling you, that nigga there informant, bro. I can just tell by how he moving, the cases he get, like the type, you know what I mean? Like that nigga there is an informant, bro. You gotta be careful how you deal with this nigga right here, bro. Yeah, that nigga, yeah. If you out there, that nigga's an informant, man. That nigga, yeah, he working with them folks, man. He in federal custody and shit like that. Like, what this nigga got going on, man? Who he down there telling on? I guarantee he down there giving up the ghost, my nigga. I guarantee he down there. I mean, I bet right now that nigga down there ratting on some niggas. Say, hey, some shit. Think about it. He claimed he know everything about Memphis. He know about all the crimes. He know about all the murders. He know about all the bodies. He know about all the robberies. He let everybody know that, you know, that Gucci man got robbed for his watch and his wedding ring. I said, why would you tell the world that? If it's some niggas that really robbed him from your hood, from Memphis, that really robbed Gucci man for his wedding ring, why would you start naming off the items that they got from the robbery, my nigga? They ain't even been arrested yet. That's crazy, my nigga. I bet them boys was like, man, what the fuck is you doing, fam? What the fuck you got going on, man? Say, man, hey, man. Yeah, what you got going on in this junk, man? Shout out my Memphis niggas, man. Yeah, shout out to the 901 in this bitch, man. Like, I was like, what the fuck you got going on, man? This nigga crazy. And jumped online with this stupid ass shit. They investigating the shit out this shit already. This nigga jump online so I can confirm that they stole a ring and a watch and a chain. And these are things that's not in the media. Nobody knows about this. Like, how would y'all know this? They investigating this shit. They hearing the same shit from the goddamn victims. And you niggas jump online and confirm that this is being told. Y'all ain't put y'all investigation out there at all. So y'all confirming that niggas in the streets of Memphis are telling us exactly what was stole. Because nobody knows. Oh, yeah, bro. Them niggas, yeah. Yeah, man. Them niggas, them John Doe Salute, fam. Yeah, but them niggas, they're wild, bro. These internet niggas, these new internet gangsters is crazy. This shit crazy, man. Nigga beat the Young Dolph murder. Yeah, he out here, you know what I mean? He get online. He talking all kind of shit. He pop shit about me on every interview he do just about. He pop shit about all kind of niggas. Sauce Walker, all, you know, Lil Woody. Obviously, he be talking about Lil Woody and shit. All right, you know what I mean? Then we look up and some nigga, then some nigga out of Dolph Hood. Shout out to Castalia. Some nigga out of Dolph Hood whooping your motherfucking ass. You pulling hair and shit, beating you all up against the car and shit. Beating the brakes off your bitch ass. They say your eye like this right now, nigga. It is, yeah. I thought City Nash was lying about you being in the feds, niggas. I was like, nah, he trying to hide that face for the next 2 weeks. That's what that is. Bitch ass nigga don't want to go live now. Yeah, go live now, nigga. Hit that live button, nigga. Yeah, man. Hernandez Govan, aka Quit. He having a hard time right now, man. He did, yeah. That nigga, he jumped to the internet shit head first, man. But he'll turn this shit into some content. That's what you do. He know how to fake it. You know what I mean? Trump is a fake ass nigga. He can talk it, but yeah, he just a crash out goofy nigga, man. He did end up going to jail. He in jail now. Ain't got nothing to do no gangster shit. He's stalking a chick, talking about putting her naked porn photos out and shit. You know, that type of shit, nigga. Hey, if he do go to prison or go to jail or like he is now, he ain't behind no gangster shit. He's behind some dumb ass shit. Goofy ass nigga, man. Yeah. Potato head ass nigga, man. They say he got smashed in PC. He in the feds in PC. Said, boss, man, oh, man, I wouldn't doubt it, fam. They probably whooping this nigga everywhere he go, fam. You know, them Dolph fans and niggas who really fuck with Dolph that's in them jails in Memphis and shit. Yeah, he probably bumping into some niggas. You go to the county, he gonna bump into some niggas for sure. Yeah, they threw his ass in 901 Popular. Yeah, he gonna bump, what's it called? Is it 901, 201, what's it called? 201 Popular, what's it called? He threw that nigga down there, fam. He gonna bump into some niggas for real. Yeah, nigga. It's going down in that bitch, nigga. He know. He done been down there. Remember, he bonded out, though. Remember, the whole Dolph trial was going on. Remember, they let this nigga bond out. Yeah. Yeah, remember, they let him bond out. He wasn't sitting in jail. They kept warning the nigga, telling him, you know, remember, they kept giving this nigga warning after warning. We was like, why are they giving this nigga all these warnings? They caught the nigga going to Burlington Coat Factory shopping and shit. Never get all his clothes from Foot Locker in Burlington. They caught the nigga, going out of Kroger and shit. Nigga was all over the place and shit, man. Out shopping and shit. They had to tell the nigga, stay in the goddamn house, man. And I was like, why they giving this nigga chance after chance after chance, man? But they got Cornelius and Straight Drop locked up like a motherfucker since for the longest. Them niggas been locked up. They let this nigga go home and chill and shit, man. Let this nigga just hang out and shit. You know what I mean? Do what he wanted. They kept bringing him back and forth to court too, man. That's how you know a nigga cooperate, man. That's how you know we getting some goddamn information out this nigga, man. He giving us some good info on some other cold cases, man. Yeah, this guy is giving us some good info, man. Not guilty. Yeah, this nigga here, man. Yeah, nigga, yeah. Somebody nigga out at Home Depot and shit. Derek Fisher with a concussion looking at it, right? Derek Fisher looking at it. There we go. That's what he look like. Derek Fisher looking at it, nigga, man. Yeah. Smash that like button, gang. Salute to everybody in the goddamn building, man. But yeah, either way, man. These niggas there, these internet characters, we're gonna watch them crash out. We're gonna watch these internet characters crash out, man. You know, I'm staying out the goddamn way, man. You know, I be outside. You know, I do me, I go where I go. I mean, Man, I hope a nigga don't run up on me playing. Yeah. Man, I hope a nigga don't run up on me playing. Man, I hope a nigga don't run up on me playing. You know what I'm talking about niggas who talking like this. If this nigga right here just want to throw some fisticuffs, I've been telling him we could do that, but that ain't no big deal. It's not like we ain't commit no crime. It just, yeah, we both was Clover G. We've been around each other. You say I used to call you the big homie and shit like that. Well, it's time for the little homie and the big homie to go ahead and lock up and get this shit out the way, fam. And I've been saying that. Like, nigga, you ain't gonna act like you looking for me, nigga. I'm looking for Sko. No, you not, nigga. Stop that. You're lying. I don't mind locking up with this nigga. I've been telling him, bro, you want this bite? You want to fight? All right, let's get it out the way already, bro. Damn, quit telling people you looking for me. Just fight already, bro. You got my number. You got my number. You got niggas, you know, Rainbow, you know, all kind of niggas. We know the same niggas, man. Quit pretending online like you looking for me, bro. Yeah, that shit dumb. We can get that shit out the way. If you want to scratch, we can have a friendly fade going about our business, bro. Yeah, damp you up when it's over with, my nigga. Friendly fade going about our way, bro. I've been saying he want a friendly fade, I will give him a friendly fade. Could have done that a long time ago. It is, so yeah. But either way, gang, I'm not promoting no black on black violence or crime or shit. That's why I say I'm staying out the way, gang. I ain't looking for no niggas. There's one thing I'm not doing either. I'm not looking for no niggas. When I'm in that 08 Camry shining, sliding through the city, I'm not looking for nobody. I'm not looking for no drama. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm not with the dumb shit. But if the dumb shit comes to me, then it is what it is. That's what I'm saying. I'm not looking for no dumb shit. I don't wake up looking for no dumb shit. I don't hang out in niggas' hoods and all kind of goofy shit no more in my life. So when niggas say shit like, oh, I'm going to do this to Sko and that to Sko, to me, it's some internet shit, but if a nigga see that and a nigga want to do that, then, hey, I mean, I guess we just hear about it go. Smash that like button, gang. Salute to everybody in the video. Salute to everybody in the video. Nigga don't want no drama these days. Nigga way too grown, too old for that. I ain't commit no crimes. I ain't hit no licks. I'm not involved in shit. I'm not stalking no chick. Damn sure ain't stalking no chick. Yeah. Damn sure ain't nigga outside in the bushes, my nigga. It ain't threatening to put the porn out. Nah, damn sure ain't doing that. It is smash that like button, man. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. You did. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. I think it was a dope night tonight, man. If y'all missed the show, man, we had old boy on the platform. What's his name? I'm dancing. You ain't gonna do shit. I'm dancing. You ain't gonna do shit. We had the nigga on the show earlier, gang. He pulled up and showed out. It is. I showed you that news y'all didn't know about. I showed you that news y'all didn't see. The things that kept off the news. I showed it.
What do you want us to do at this point?
Teach your kids better, bitch.
What do you want us to do at this point?
Teach your kids better, bitch.
Yeah, Winston Parker. Yeah, we had Winston Parker on the show earlier, guys.
What do you want us to do at this point?
Earlier,
teach your kids better, bitch.
Oh, that's crazy, man. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I mean, but yeah, goddamn, the internet is a fool, man. But yeah, we had Winston Parker on the show earlier, y'all. Y'all know Winston Parker, the dude who's in the video with me. I'm dancing, you ain't gonna do shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Yeah, he was on the show, man. Salute to everybody in the goddamn building, gang. What was I gonna say, man? We'll be back tomorrow night with some shit, man. You know what I mean? The Karmelo Anthony case, it's still taking over the news, man. The media, the interviews, and it's gonna be a lot of new people we hear from, man. I want to hear from some of the jurors. I think we're gonna hear from a lot of people, man. I think this shit is just now really beginning when it comes to this media war and who was right, who was wrong. Will Karmelo get an appeal? You feel me? All that shit. This is still going on. It's far from over, gang. It's far from over. Trust me. Because now everybody's saying, where would the money come from? What's going on with the family? What's really happening? Can they get him a good defense team? Does it need to be a defense team? You know what I mean? There's a lot of questions that need to be answered. It's still a lot of things that got to happen for this appeal to take place. So the Karmelo Anthony story is far from over, gang. Far from over, man. It is far from over, man. Shout out to John Dope, man. Salute to everybody that donated to the platform tonight, gang. Dope ass night, man. We'll be back tomorrow night with some more shit, man. Yeah, salute to everybody been a gang. If it's free Karmelo Anthony, gang, say that in the chat, gang. If it's free Karmelo Anthony, you can say that in this chat. If they need to keep Karmelo Anthony, you can also say that, gang. You feel me? I want to hear how everybody feel. If it's free Karmelo Anthony, say that. If it's keep Karmelo Anthony, say that in this chat, gang. Salute to everybody been a gang. Till next time, it's Big Sko gang or no gang or don't bang. Remember, we don't break the news. We just break the news down. I'm gone, gang. Salute.
Watch out this group, y'all. Go, hey, gang, come on, man. Just you know, let's go with Big Cartel, y'all. Go to the website, gang. I got everything in every color, gang. We got everything in every single color, gang. Go show me some love. It is. You ain't breaking your gas down, man. On a Sko gang straight. You might not know, gang. Yeah, Big Smoke in the chat house, big Lord and shit. Why ain't you got your trade yet, nigga? Why ain't you niggas got your trade yet? Rapping ass niggas.
Go to the website and shop with your boy. Just say no to Scope.
Look at the whole game, man. Look at the whole game. I'll see y'all later, man.
Y'all, it's your boy Just Say No to Scope. We don't break the news, we just break the news down.
It's most definitely Scope gang or no gang or don't bang. Hey, we're gonna stay real over here, man. Big Scope gang. Salute to everybody that watched this video. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I do live streams all the time.